And we're live. All right. It's been a minute. It feels like it's been forever. Hello, adventurers, and welcome back to the Quiet Kanku. The tavern doors are open, the candles are lit, and a story continues tonight. Episode 41 of Iadithus. Whether you've journeyed here before or you're stepping inside for the first time, take a seat by the fire and join me today for today's adventure. Now, I do have a couple things I want to announce, not related specifically to the session, but I think it's important to say. By next session, we are hopefully going to have a slightly different layout for the stream, so that'll be cool. Might look a little more put together with some fun little details on screen. I'm trying to get, like, whenever there's a battle map, have that on screen, especially because this session, the party begins their journey towards a group where I'll need a battle map for. Where they go after a group of what seemed like trained mercenaries who went after Joseph Stone's wife, Joseph Stone being the, I guess you could call him the mayor of the city of USAL. And he is tasking your group with going and finding a cure for whatever poison or other affliction afflicts his wife, as the things that they have at their disposal and the things that you tried, such as a lesser restoration, seem to have no effect. This is a little more potent than your standard poison, and so is tasking you to go see if you can either A, get some type of antidote, or B, at the very least, get revenge. And so, last time you all relaxed for a little bit while waiting for word from Joseph about information for this group. He inspected the ruins of the vehicle. He inspected the information that you guys found on that day, such as there was a letter. He went after and interrogated one of the guards who had been swayed by this group. And so through all of this, he's been gathering information, and in the meantime, you all continued your downtime. Some of you went to the Artisans Guild and were able to both purchase things there, but also just do a bit of work and practicing on things you already knew. Seth, you had gone off and talked to Zanaga and made a decision to change your path out of fear of what you may do to others with your powers you can't quite control, but also what you had already done. So, taking a different path. There is a fly flying around me. There was some drinking that was done, and now one of you is a redhead. Sapling is now a redhead, which, something I didn't think about. He's a redhead. Would that also affect the horse part of him? I think so. I think that makes sense. So you are now more red than before, more ginger than before, and so is Seedling, who also got that drink. If I remember correctly, I could be wrong on that.
No, he got something that made him turn green.
That's right, his skin turned green. Not
Yeah,
the
his
fur,
skin
just the
turned
skin. Yeah. That's right. That's right. Thank you for your memory. And I believe, oh no, there was also some revelations in Chiron spilling the beans that Leotris is related to Seth, and Seth, I believe, during that same conversation, deciding to take a last name, if I remember correctly. and become more a part of your family. So, heartwarming moments all around. And today, we continue on from there. I would say there's probably one more day between the end of that one where you did have some dreams at the end of it. Some that showed moments in the future of differing things. Not a lot of clarity on what they all mean, but I actually probably before next session will go ahead just for those of you that weren't here, and I'll go back through the session and kind of like type up a recap. But I didn't have it for this session, so by next time I will. But um, for today, I'm going to say I'll give you guys one more day to do anything you want to do, especially for those of you that weren't here. If there's any like last minute prep you want to do, you're already aware at this point that Joseph has Valve unavailable, so you will have to go on foot for whatever distance it is. You're not sure how far you have to go. So, is there any prep that anyone wants to do on this last day? If not, we can just skip to the day off.
The two people that weren't here last time.
Yes. Yes.
Do we have any idea what the trip's going to be like? Is it like going on the road for a bit? Is there a specific area we're going to? Is it like going to a hotel?
Sadly, no hotels. That you know of, there might be. Here's what you know, which sadly is very little. You know you're going to be getting most of the information the next day, the following, as Joseph's kind of given a little bit of a time frame. He's like, we'll know more tomorrow. But what you know for now is this is a militant group. They are trained, meaning they would need somewhere to train. So they more than likely have some type of fort or stronghold. Not like the Boundless Mossy Wood who just kind of settled in a house. This group seems a little more organized, more traditionally organized, I should say. So thoughts of like a fortress or something like that come to mind.
Do we have any bombs?
You
could
asked my question. I was thinking of. We got any explosives, anything for like sapping?
Well,
like, that's sort of like. I think his experience would come into play trying to figure it. Dang it, Harley. A sapper, cool. But just a general. You know what I mean.
I do. I would say yes, something like that is possible. They don't, surprisingly, they don't keep a lot of that sort of stuff in the city here. Mainly because it's not really needed. This is not a group of people that go to war. Most of that stuff, honestly, would have been dismantled years back, and the parts used for other things. However, if we think back, there is something you know about that has explosive properties.
Oh, we gotta find a lot of lead.
I'm gonna go get a barrel.
However, it is incredibly volatile.
And radioactive, if you recall.
Correct.
Radioactive?
Radioactive?
We're not gonna nuke these people.
I guess all systems are not a go.
But if there's a fortress and they're not gonna let us in through the front door, I figured, we might as well go in with a boom.
Well, we'll make a front door.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
You also, I will say, do not know what type of terrain you'll have to cross. In fact, you don't even, as of yet, know what direction you're going. So, you could gather some of that, but keep these factors in mind. If you want to wait until the next day where you have more information and plan from there, that is an option. More so for this day I'm giving you here. It's anything that is mission unrelated that you want to do. Anything that might be RP-wise.
Probably question Sapling of why the hell he's a different color, but other than that, no, probably not.
Valid. Do you answer that question? Does Sapling answer that question?
He just comes down from like his room's like, oh, hi, guy. Oh. What? Is this a new variation of horse?
No.
What happened?
Weird drinks happened. You should say the other guy.
Um, what part of Sapling is redhead? Is it just his hair? Or is it his coat?
I'm gonna say like it's the anywhere where there is visible hair is
Fur or hair.
fur or hair. Yeah,
Oh,
it is turned.
does that mean he's lost all of his like patterns as well? Like the white patches, it's just all red.
Honestly, I would say like if there's a white patch, it's probably like a slightly like more strawberry blonde. Like it's considered redhead,
cute.
but it's like lighter.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Did you like fall in a bowl of curry, or are you sure you had
No.
drinks?
Yeah, I'm sure.
It looks good on you.
Don't lie.
You.
I can't remember. I'm not sure whether or not he knows if it's temporary.
I don't think you do.
Well.
Well, I'm not lying. I'm a paladin of paladiness, and I'm not known for lying.
Really?
Okay, yeah, you look like ass.
Well, thank you.
Maybe
Glad
I
to
just have
get your
stare at you.
opinion on it. Very important.
Maybe I just have to stare at you a little longer, but you just kind of. You.
Hopefully, it'll just resolve itself in a matter of time.
And if it doesn't?
Well, then. Oh, well, it's. One shouldn't care too much about their looks. Vanity is not a blah, 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 something, something. It'll be fine.
You're red.
It'll be fine.
But you're red.
Get used to it. You're red.
I'm a maroon. You're
Maroon.
you're ginger.
I'm pretty sure that's still red.
And hair wise.
I meant you.
Yes, but it's a good kind of red. That's ginger.
I
That's
don't see
orange.
anything wrong with ginger. Are you saying something about gingers?
And what if I am?
That'd be kind of rude.
Why are you worried about me being rude? Sorry, Steph? Excuse me?
That's all he does. All he does is be rude. That's how he communicates.
Do they have souls in Iodithas?
Yeah, that's yeah. Go on, make the joke. Come on. By the way, keep in mind, you are all on ice that's this thin, so be very careful.
Hey, I'm defending you.
Yeah, no one likes a
Seth is
kiss
also
ass.
defending someone else.
Yeah, no one likes a kiss
Wow.
ass. Come on.
Shut up!
Wow.
I think that
Wow.
Sapling is very striking with the color.
All right.
Sapling with a striking in general, but he's red.
Massive and bright. Our stealth missions are gonna go so well.
I'm gonna paint you. I'm gonna get some white paint. You stay here.
White?
White?
Why,
That's
why?
brighter.
Yes.
Exact. No, no,
I
no, no.
will-
I'm gonna make him a target block. That target.
Ay, ay, ay.
I was gonna say it might be stealth, but not to say
I
a
mean, it's a good
distraction. But
distraction.
everyone has their part to play in Operation This.
Yeah. Oh, you guys weren't there when we did that before. Yeah.
Wait, what before?
What?
Nothing.
Oh.
No, go on.
Yeah, I wanna hear this.
It's not that interesting. It's just yeah, your comments about being good at distraction are proven to be right.
You gotta give me an example.
We went to a weird logging facility that sucked ass and tore it down, and was distracting.
In what way?
Fucking um oh in the being loud
Peaceful
and
protest.
large way. Yeah, peaceful protest.
I have a feeling with this group that it was not necessarily peaceful, but I support you and your endeavors.
Hey, listen, the other
Everything
part, the
that happened.
distraction was peaceful.
Everything that happened in the building was not my fault.
What?
I didn't do it.
I didn't. Why would it be your fault? What do you mean it's not your fault? What did you do?
I was not responsible for anything during that night.
That
That's
is
actually true.
probably true.
Well, I can believe him. I don't believe you two.
The distraction was entirely peaceful.
Also true.
Oh. Oh.
Whatever happened in the building was not my fault. I think it was a squirrel.
Squirrel. That's a squirrel. Okay.
I
So
gotta
what I'm hearing
say-
is,
Yeah, oh, go ahead.
oh no, just that we have you, all
Mhm.
of us have some sort of experience here in this sort of thing. Is what I'm
Not you.
gathering.
Particularly, I'm not the stealthiest, nor am I that.
I'm going to point to the giant red horse and then, like, bang on my armor as I stare at Karavnos.
Yeah,
We'll
I'm being stared at.
work
I think I missed
out.
something.
Fucking Christ.
Oh my god. So no, I gotta say, all of these characters would be great if they got arrested after a protest or something, because it's like I don't know anything, man. Listen, when you go to a protest and if you get arrested, just shut the fuck up. You have no obligation to answer questions. But anyway,
On Discord, live chat on Discord.
In Minecraft.
In
In
Minecraft.
Minecraft. Sure.
Just
Sure.
real quick.
Yeah.
Just real quick.
In real
Val, if you can
life.
check Seth's chat.
Oh fuck. Oh shit.
Did you say Seth?
Seth, yeah, like the character.
Okay. His TH turned into an X for a second.
Oh.
The sex chat.
Didn't realize it
No.
was that kind of campaign.
Oh no!
To answer that question, not yet. Like I'm having you switch stuff because of things, but like not yet because something could happen between now and then. Thank you. Okay. So, lovely. Denial. Yep, of course. Deny. That's what we love. But you did nothing wrong. Nothing happened. It wasn't me. So you all spend that day. If there's anything else, you're welcome. to
There
do it.
is one
Go
thing.
ahead.
Is
Yes.
there enough time for tea with a
Oh,
certain
Yes, of course.
tea enjoyer?
Yeah. Please, you may.
I suppose things have kind of gone up and down, and I don't know when the next time for a reasonable, civilized discussion is going to be with all of what I reckon we're going to be throwing ourselves into. But
Yes, of course.
I did ask earlier if you'd be willing to talk about some of your experiences court cases and some of that business you got with that one wizard folk person, the sketchy one.
Well, yes, I'm familiar. Do you, what questions do you...
Oh. Oh no.
Oh. Oh no.
Uh-oh. I thought it was me.
Oh no,
specifically...
we never expect that one.
Sorry,
Yeah,
it's...
I thought it was Harley.
Kelly,
Red
you're dying.
instead.
Uh-oh.
hi. Hold
I'm
on.
dying. I have
Yep.
been dying all night.
I'm so sorry. Maybe
Wait,
better.
You're
Maybe.
a little more clear now.
Okay, I think you're good.
There,
For the
hello?
most part. Yeah.
I can hear you now.
Gosh.
Yeah. You're good.
Oh
I don't
no.
know why my Wi-Fi's been horrible recently.
It's okay.
But anyways, any questions in particular?
Well, I suppose I noticed some tension back there with that man. And I don't want to pry, but if you got a problem or something, you don't have to shoulder it yourself.
Well, by my estimation, he's a scoundrel, and he has no respect for the common man, and is, well, I'm not going to say just as bad, but he's not all that better than my superiors.
So did he I take it he did something either to yourself or another you care
Yes,
about.
it was not, yes, care, but was a case. One that he, by my estimation, was the cause of, and that he deflected or onto someone else.
Did you manage to get away with that then? I mean, you're pretty smart, intelligent. You got a good mind. It's something I appreciate about you. But how'd that happen? Is it just
Well,
money, connections, or something?
Partially, likely, but I believe he fabricated a witness, among other things, the money.
Hmm.
It's one of the cases I feel I shouldn't have lost. It's hard to be in charge of somebody else, their life at times, but more often their freedom. I'm not very good at it. I fail more often than not.
Yeah. You're playing the best hand that you could with the cards that you were dealt, and the game stacked against you. I know you're not the type to take it easy, and you seem to do the right thing. I actually can't think of any time you haven't.
But thank you, I try. There's actually somebody waiting. Well, not. It's a young man waiting on a trial when we get back to Bermsley. I'd
Oh,
like for you to be there to see how it turns out. I'll feel better with you in the courthouse.
all right. I was gonna say the area of the law is not exactly my expertise, but if there's anything that I could do to, help out, I'd be willing to.
No, we have a we have a case, and it's a strong one. It's just I'd just like you to be there.
All right, I can do that.
It's hard when it's interesting. I've really only been a lawyer for a little bit of my life, a little over 30 years. But it's become important to me.
Hmm.
I'm not sure why I was chosen for the duty. I hadn't really done anything like that beforehand. I helped people. That was what I did before.
I'm still doing it now, then, just in a different way.
I suppose that is true.
Do you take a lot of pride in what you do?
I like helping people. I do. But the lawyer job, it's not what I chose, but I'll do it as long as it's required of me. I'm really the only one who can. I think I may have been chosen because of, well, my specialty being tuned to the magic of the realm. So who else could defend those who use it?
Fair.
Thank you for coming over. It's nice to talk before everything that's going to happen tomorrow.
Yeah. Hello. In my line of work, at least the old days, people like you were important for keeping us all up and going. So, though we haven't fought together as much, I thank you. Trust you with my life.
Thank you. I'll try not to let anyone die. That's bad. I'm
I know you won't. Well,
believe that's conversation.
I think so.
I think.
I suppose. Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah,
Yay, in sync.
got to it finally.
Finally.
Hell
My
yeah.
fault. My fault.
It's okay. Well, there we go. So with that conversation over, is there anyone else who wants to have any conversations? This could be anybody. Doesn't just have to be those two. Is there anybody who wants to say anything else? or do
I
anything.
want to have a conversation with Sapling, but I can't for the life of me remember what the topic was. And
I will say, if you can't think of it right now, that's okay, because there will be an opportunity on the road. Since
okay,
there is travel time, there will be time.
okay, all right then.
There we go. Sorry. So, okay.
Right.
Anything else that's right now before you leave?
I still want that barrel of nuke.
Barrel of Nuke. Do you want to go down there and dig up a bunch of crystals and...
I want to go get permission from Joseph first.
I was about to ask,
Okay.
given that we kind of helped save his wife's life, at least, you know, make sure she
Excuse me.
didn't let her die. Maybe we
Yeah.
could
For now.
finesse that to our advantage.
Okay. Well, for the sake of time here, we'll say you go down, and he is still by his wife's side, clutching her hand, sitting there. He's honestly half asleep. And he sees you approach, and what do you ask him specifically for?
I'm under the impression that you have some explosive material and would like to have a barrel to aid in going to get the bastards that did this to your liver.
So he does, he does kind of remind that, like, they haven't mined any of this. They found it and they've mined around it, but the stuff was too volatile to actually dig up. So you would have to go down there and carefully extract it yourselves. He is not against it, but he's basically like, I trust you, but you have to be careful, because if you're not, it could detonate a whole crystal, which would, at the very least, blow a section of the mountain off.
Is
And
there anyone
probably
I
kill
should go
you.
to and warn to, just in case there's like a rumble or something? Just like in case. Ew!
Yes, keep it.
I mean,
Yes.
What?
Sapling, the the picture. Yes.
Ah!
I love
Ah!
it. I love
Kill
it.
it! Kill it with fire! Kill it!
Beautiful. But amazing. You ask about that, and he does direct you towards like a few of the foremen, and tells you where to find them, which is around the same area you would have to mine anyway. And basically, like, he knows the procedures. Like, if something is to happen, he already knows all the procedures of where to evacuate and stuff like that.
All right then. Then I suppose I'll go grab a pickaxe and
Is there
a mining helmet
Yeah.
and a barrel.
like?
Sorry.
Oh no! Just before we alone risk our lives, how about we maybe possibly risk the lives of a little few more people? I don't know if
it's
the
fine.
rest of us want to get in on it, or if there's something like stupid, something like something like a bit of a, how do you say, my mining guild. I'm sorry, that just brain blasted me. This picture.
You said like a mining guild?
Yeah.
Okay. There isn't necessarily a mining guild, but there is like the mining crews that normally work this. They're not necessarily part of a guild. They're I mean, I guess they're unionized, so like I guess you could consider that a guild. But there isn't like a building. So like you can talk to them, and they do tell you like most of them refuse to go down. There's like a couple that say they'll do it.
I ain't got the
But
gold to hire people, Kravnos. I hope you do.
well,
Thought we
no,
had a bit of a.
they're not asking for money. I mean, do you tell them why you need it?
To go avenge your leader's wife.
In that case,
those.
they do it for free. It's to help
Okay.
the city. It is to the betterment of the people. They're willing to do it for free.
Great.
However, most of them do decline because this is, in most of their words, a death wish.
Mhm.
Good luck.
Hmm.
Yay.
All right. So we're gonna just hit a button on stopwatch real quick. So,
Oh.
you,
Oh, no.
so you go down, with the few guys that go with you. They know the way a little better than you do. Although you did find one of these crystals. Oh no, you didn't. It was the other group. So no, you don't. We'll say one of these guys was with the other group, and they're like, "Yeah, we went down here just recently. A group of crazy fuckers went, and I think they fought a fucking dragon or something like that." Anyway.
Oh,
But there's
those
a.
ones.
It's gone now, I think. But the crystal's down this way. And
Okay.
they kind of look at the size of bucket that you have, which honestly, it's like your standard, the one you could find, and that you could still carry while this is full. It's like your standard like wooden pail, right? That's essentially what
I'm
you
looking for like a straight like keg.
have. I'm gonna be honest, you wouldn't be able to carry it back up because if
I'm not carrying it.
okay, well then, sure.
I have horse, remember?
Oh,
All right. So you find a keg, you remove the it's not like a full barrel. I'm going to say
Yeah.
somebody will loan you like a keg with the lid removed.
Okay.
So you're able to find that. Taking that down with you, making your way, you end up finding the crystal. It pulses ever so slightly. With just a bit of light, almost like it's breathing. And it does
Yep.
have a little bit of warmth that you can feel off of it. How are you going about this?
How big is it?
Um, it's about 7 feet in height and maybe 3 or 4 feet wide. Maybe
Hmm.
it's pretty big.
Hmm.
It's, and that is just the section that you can see. It is like in the ground, so you're not sure if it's larger than that.
Ravnus, you have any ideas of how to make this smaller aside from hitting it?
well, I was thinking more about like I'm on the transportation committee of levitating it back, but I mean right now I don't think I don't think a lot of lightning or fire in such a small area with something like this will help a lot.
No, I
But
don't think so.
I mean I got something in case we need to get the hell out of Dodge. But
Well, yeah. Well, if it's a massive crystal like this, shouldn't there be smaller chunks around?
I mean
I
if
don't
you
want to
want
risk hitting this massive thing with a pickaxe.
to.
Okay, I'll dig here, you dig that side.
Okay, so you start digging.
Around the crystal.
Okay.
Yeah, I try
Around
to
it.
find something. Oh, none of us use like ranged weapons. Well, it's not like we could just find a few to dip.
I mean, so you want to start digging. Now this is
Oh, no.
solid rock. Now you are bringing up a very good point. There may be small chunks throughout. So do you go ahead first, or do you direct the guys you came with to go, or do you all go at the same time?
I don't want
I
to
mean,
kill them, so I'm gonna go at the same time. Kravnos might cower up there with my.
no, we're all doing a job together that could kill us. So, done it before, gotta go up there.
Now
He's early dice.
I am rolling dice. In fact, I'm rolling it in this that I painted. It is
Why
is
would
a
you say that?
I'm rolling it
We're
in
so
this
fine.
fancy thing. So it has
is
2
cool.
eye holes for 2 dice. 1 and 2. Oh wow! Roll the same thing on both
Oh, no.
dice. Oh no, I read that wrong. Those are different. Okay. So with that being said, I need you both to make me some rolls. This was for the guys that are with you. Now they do have a good plus because this is their profession, so they are used to this. What I need you to roll, I actually need to roll two other things. Is I need you to make investigation checks. We'll do that first.
Mhm.
So do the investigation checks and let me know what you get. That's better. All right. So what do we got?
I got a 9.
I got a 17.
All right. So this is going off of a group average because you were all going at the same time, from what it sounded like, unless I'm mistaken.
Mhm.
And so, essentially, seeing what happens here, basically everybody but Xavier is looking at the ground, trying to see if you can see like anything at all, and you're not really seeing anything. So that's a good thing, right? That means it's safe to strike the ground. Xavier, you see it, but again, we're going off group average, not fast enough. You see,
Great.
as I'll say, one of the mining crew that came with you, as the pickaxe strikes the ground, it's not a massive explosion, but there is an audible pop, and some of the ground is displaced. There's a tense moment where you wait for like a chain reaction or something, and nothing happens. However, where he struck, you know this guy. He said his name was Jameson. I'm naming him just in case.
Oh no.
No.
We're gonna get attached.
Yep.
That's the idea. As it hits the ground, and his actual pickaxe kind of like jumps backwards from the explosion, and you see the end of it is blackened, and it looks like some of the metal is chipped off. So he moves to a different spot. um, so now you are aware there are small chunks in here. Good, but you need to actually, not hit them. So I'll give you 2, maybe 3 options here. You can either go carefully and make another investigation check, really looking at the ground, really investigating it, checking things out. You can go quickly and just try to do it quickly, messily. That won't take as long, but there is a little bit more risk involved. You could also keep it just sort of a normal pace. You're not going too carefully. You're not going too rushed. You're kind of just going normal. The DC for that is a lot lower compared to the other 2 options. What do we feel?
I like to preserve people's souls, but I'm with a war veteran right now, and I don't know if he has that priority.
I mean, you're with a guilt-ridden PTSD-afflicted war veteran, so yeah, preserving souls is kind of a priority right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So are we wanting to go carefully then?
Yes.
Yep.
I need another investigation check. You are making progress. After that first roll, there's progress being made. Just a little bit of snap, crackle, and pop going on as you're doing so. But that was just due to the roll. So what do we got?
Ugh, those DS gummy bears.
Okay. I got my numbers.
19. 14
All right.
plus 5.
15.
15, 15, 19. One of them had a 19 as well, and then the other only had an 8. He looks to be a newer guy. His name is Micah. He's newer.
Stop.
He got into this a little newer, but more recently. But Jameson's able to kind of stop him from hitting anything before it happens, and you're actually able to make quite a bit of progress. Sadly, going for the smaller chunks just in the ground and around the area, you're able to find 3. Now, this is 3. They're maybe 6 inches long, and they're more like shards. So maybe 6-inch long shards of this crystal. Now, you saw that a much smaller piece, like really small, size of like a quarter, gave kind of enough of a pop to, again, have that little bit of a jerk reaction. But, sorry, had to get something off my glasses. But the, so this 6-inch long one is probably going to have a little bit more of an effect. How much you're not sure without testing. But that is what you can get in the time you took. Do you want to keep going, or do you want to take more risk?
What are you thinking, war veteran?
One moment.
Of course.
There we go.
Oh, God damn it.
uh,
Go fuck yourself.
Please don't kill me because he said that.
I'll, maybe a little more. I don't quite know what we're going up against, and I want to be prepared just in case.
You want to go and
if
see if
we
you can
only
find
have-
another 6 inches? Okay.
Yeah.
If we only have
A
like
bit deeper.
a few, I'm sure I can possibly fill the barrel up with sand. Just to
Oh,
like, if
yeah.
it does knock or anything, then it's less likely to boom.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So you want to go carefully again, just trying to find a few more.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and another investigation check, and I'll have them do the same. Okay. I'm going
Cool.
to tell you they didn't get as good, literally the same sort of disparity, though, where Jameson's doing better than Micah. But what about you guys?
Same exact roll. That's another 19.
19. And what do we got on...
I don't want to roll intimidation. I'm not trying to scare the rocks. God damn it. Investigation. There it is.
Scare them.
14.
14? Okay, let me actually do the math, because this one is a little bit more wide of a range. 14, not 15. There we go. Okay, I'll tell you on this one it was an average of 12.
Oh.
So, not as good of an average as last time, because on the other side there were 2 19s on that one. You scavenge around, and you think you found all there is to find. You find some smaller pieces that total up to the equivalent of maybe 2 more of those 6-inch long pieces. So it's sort of like maybe a 2-inch piece here, so much here. Together, it would still have the same blasting power as 2 more of those 6-inch rods. So you have a total of 5 of those in equivalency. Yeah. Yeah? And then one of them exploded. No.
No, sorry. It's two different things at once. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Listen, I know you'd hate for one of the 6-inch rods to explode. That would suck.
No!
But
Yeah.
but anyway.
This is the curse of the ginger. This is what happens when our characters turn ginger.
Oh no.
So,
But,
that's about all you can find. You do look a little bit more. You're at the kind of point where for this specific piece you don't believe you're going to find any more like that. Not without trying to chip off of the main block, that is.
I don't want to do that. Thank you, good sir.
Okay. So,
Crabnos, no.
does Krabnos want to?
what's the worst that could happen? No, I'm kidding. No. I mean,
Pocket watch.
we
There
got.
we go.
We do have a pretty good amount, right? I mean, they're smaller. We don't quite know how much they'll yield in terms of destructive output, but
No.
We can test
we do
one of the
have-
smaller ones outside.
yeah, outside.
Outside the city, I mean. Like outside.
Yeah.
Outside.
What's in the water?
It's not what's in the water. It's what happens when gingers arrive. There's more than one ginger in the group. Look what's happening.
I'm gonna get put on a list for looking up what I'm looking up right now. Hold on.
Oh no.
Oh no. In
No, nothing.
Minecraft.
I'm you in Minecraft. I didn't put in Minecraft. Damn.
No!
I was curious because you mentioned putting sand around it, and these are radioactive. I was like, can sand be used to shield against radiation? And
I don't think so.
I'm getting put on a fucking list. It's fine. I mean,
Is-
that's interesting. Okay. So anyway,
We got-
you have what you
I'm
want.
not worried about the
Oh.
radiation. I'm worried about the nuke.
I don't know if Karevnos would know this.
What?
I mean, water is a pretty good shield against radiation, but I don't know if he has, knowledge of nuclear mechanics.
Go ahead and actually make me a. I'm gonna say just a flat intelligence check.
Okay.
Because you may not know like inherently for yourself, but you may have
Whoa.
heard something.
That is a 21. Flat intelligence. Check.
Okay.
16 plus 5.
6.5. Okay. I'm gonna say that's pretty good. I'd say you have some rudimentary knowledge, and you are fairly certain that something like that could work. In theory, you've never had it tested, never seen it happen, but in theory, could work.
All right. Well,
Like,
I knew that nuclear mechanics class was going to come in handy. But well, let's see. Because we don't want them just, floating around and clinking together. Because
yeah, that's why I thought sand. What if we mix them together?
sand
Like,
and water.
Yeah, sloshy sand.
Nothing could go wrong.
We're trying to put precautions in. Leave us alone.
Well, you're making me look things up now. Okay. So
Stop the list, Val. The list.
nah, it's fine. I'm already on plenty. Are you heading back up at this point, or?
Yeah.
I think we've done the mining that we want to do. We've got enough for like a one-off, kind of like a trick up our sleeves. I think that's what we were going for.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to then give the barrel to the horse
Mhm.
and tell her to go first.
Wait, how? Sorry.
What
Yeah.
do you mean?
Are we like tying it to Demo? Or
Well, yeah, I
Kiri?
imagine like it's put sideways. It's tied to like down to her saddle, and then like you put the crystals in gently.
Wait a second. Hold
Please
on.
don't hurt me.
Hold on.
I'm
I
just
have to ask.
Yep.
Fiendish, right?
kidding. Oh, no.
Oh no.
Don't do this.
But also on fire, right?
I remember one
I
session
did.
earlier that you said
No.
that her fire does not count. It's just
No,
for
no.
looks. Please don't hurt me.
I did. But there's a thing has nothing to do with the fire itself. Has to do with a very specific thing that might come up. I do have a question though. When you're thinking keg, you're thinking of the type of keg that like you get booze
Wine.
in, right? Wine.
Yes.
And, okay, perfect. I just had to know what size keg, how many gallons, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Cool. I just am looking something up for no reason. Oh yeah, quarter barrel keg. Come here. All right. So that's a lot of gallons. All right.
Oh fucking Christ.
I'm scared.
You know what? Give me 2 seconds. This will take like no time at all. I just have to finish typing
Fucking
something.
Christ. Why didn't we just ask the miners for the dynamite they used to start mines?
I don't know. You should have done
Because-
that.
Because this is cooler and it puts our lives in danger.
Crap,
Oh,
that's
wow,
like you're supposed to be the smart one.
Really? Only that much?
Val.
Yeah. So you go, you tie it up. You get all of that. You get that in there. Now you don't have the sand yet.
Mhm.
Do you put anything in there, or just put the crystals in?
Is there any loose dirt? Well, you said that the ground was displaced.
The ground is rock. There is some
Yeah.
displaced ground, but it is stone, so it's basically
Okay.
gravel.
Let me have a look in
So
my inventory.
there's some rock and stone here.
Stop it.
Actually, so behind. Well, yes, but also, point of order here. You
Mhm.
would have been able to see the room the dragon fight was in, even if you didn't necessarily know the room is there.
Ho.
It is full of essentially dust, or rather, I believe I said it was sand.
Sand. I'm gonna go get some sand.
So, okay, yeah. Do you want to just fill the barrel, or do you want to
Yeah,
like leave some room
I'm
for
gonna
water?
place these crystals down. I'm gonna like go fill it up with as much sand as I can, leave about half empty, and then I'm gonna go place in the crystals like when you put glasses in a bunch of peanuts when you're packing things.
Okay. Totally. I have to say though, as you're scooping
Oh
this in
no.
there, there's a point in time where you just you grab a handful
Stop
and
it.
you just feel kind of sad.
No.
You just like you grab and you just feel kind of sad. Hey, it's okay. It's all right. I love how your mic is clipping so hard that I can't even hear the absolute distress.
No, Cody. We can kidnap another grown man somewhere else.
Yeah, listen, none of you can be mad at me. This was a grown ass man, okay? None of you can be mad.
I'm not
I'm
using the sad sand for my
a moment of
fucking nuke.
silence.
No, I get it.
So, you get the sand. You get rid of the sad sand. You sort through the sad sand, but you get the sand. That used to be untold wealth. Not that you know that,
Mhm.
but you scoop it in there. You get pack the crystals in there good. Do you leave any room for water to put in there, or do you fill it all
Yeah,
the
I
way?
only fill it. I fill it up
Yeah.
halfway, place in the crystals like when you put glasses in packing peanuts.
Yeah.
Like
That's
all
gonna get-
separated so they don't like shatter or anything. And then go and put it up in the harvest.
I'm not
And-
criticizing this.
Yeah.
Look, I don't see you helping me. I also want to amend that I want to go out the cave first before letting the horse follow, because if it caves in, I can summon her again. I can't summon me again.
Okay. That works. Okay. So you do, and you are able to get out without issue. After packing it in, you're able to get out entirely without issue. Now, with that being said, at this point in time, the mining crew does come in.
Oh, fucking
The mining crew does come in, and they seal off the entrance for good, as
Okay.
enough people have gone down there.
Yeah.
It's too early. It's only 7. It's only been an hour. I can make it. Oh my. Okay. By the way, mark this down for me. One of you that went down there. The barrel is roughly 180 pounds.
Okay.
That is including sand weight, that is including crystal weight, and that is including the weight of the barrel. It's about 180 pounds. Now, that does not matter for your horse, but if something were to happen to your horse, would matter to you.
It's not that bad for me.
Sure.
No. Yeah.
Sure.
I was gonna say, as part of the not criticizing, It is gonna get heavier because of the water if we want to go that route.
Oh,
Yes.
so sorry. That is actually accounting for water weight. Currently, it's about 130.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So
130
200 pounds for everything, give or take.
Roughly.
I'm going to take the horse outside the city.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try and be as calm and not stressed out at the fact that I'm carrying Kingsport in a barrel.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you again, this is still day before you take it out. You go out there. You get to like the woods, we'll say, and you get like a little bit in there. That's really the place is surrounded by woods, so that's like your only option.
Yeah.
So you go in there, and what do you do?
Basically just like take one of the smaller ones and put it far away from us.
Okay. So you put
Oh,
it down. Yep.
actually, is there any like remnants? Remnants of like bricks or something I could use as like a test field, or is it just grass?
Oh, I'd say maybe it's pretty lush here, but like you could. Okay, you have two options. You could go up down by like the very, very, very base of the mountain where it's not grass. But that has its own issues. But you could also just go to the grass. That's
I think we'll just go to grass. We
Yeah.
can do assumptions with if it leaves a crater or not.
No.
Okay.
Kravnos, you can do spells up to 120 feet, right?
Yeah. Like
Do you have a range spell that is up to 120 feet?
up to 120 feet. I mean, yeah, but it's
What is it?
you want a single target thing. That's what you're aiming for.
Preferably. I guess I also have something I could use. I'm just, you're the wizard. And big
Well,
rules.
yeah, but I'm more kind of like areas and stuff. I mean,
Fair enough.
that sapling has a few things that maybe
Oh, sure.
you're like that. He seems to be a longer range with his magic than I am.
Well, it is
Well,
late, but do you want to go grab him? I'll set up like a few obstacles, like maybe some rocks or something around it.
Yeah. How far away are we?
Not far, to be honest. You could make it back in 5-10 minutes.
Far enough away that if we sent off, C4, it's not necessarily going to leave a lasting impact.
Yeah.
Is there
most...
like a?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, do I have to go through like a gate or like state your name, any identification? Do I have to go through that? Or can I just fly my way through? Because I want to fly.
Here's what I'll say. You would have to stop at the big gate and at least like give them your name, but by now you're kind of on official business, so they're kind of just like see you and open the gate.
Alright. I'm burning a third level spell slot because I can and I want to fly there.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, why not?
I'll just stay where I was and make sure that no one goes near the preparing of nuclear warfare.
Sure.
I'm leaving a party member with a little nuke. What could go wrong?
Yeah, why not?
I'll probably just like stack some rocks, like a good hefty rock against it, and then go and hide with my horse.
And again, you're just using like a small piece of the crystal, and you're setting that up.
Just like a wee tiny bit.
Okay. Okay. So I mean, we'll say the smallest piece you could find is like the size of a $50 coin. So it's maybe like what would that be, like 1.5 inches across? It's like
that's not bad.
pretty small. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kravnos, you're going back while that's happening, while that's all getting set up, you're going back to get sapling, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go back, you sapling, would you probably be at the tavern?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. And so Kravnos shows up and what do you say?
Oh, sapling, you busy? Anything to do tonight?
No, not really. Why, you
Were you-
wanted to do something?
Yeah, it involves a little bit of destruction, and you seem better suited for the task than I do. Don't worry, it's nothing bad. We're not like anything yet. Just want to test something, and you, with your magic, seem to be able to strike targets further than I can. I'm kind of like a mid long range if we're classifying things like that, but you really got like a bit of a sniping thing going.
Oh,
Do you think you
magical
could?
destruction.
Yeah,
Yeah, magical destruction.
yeah.
That's doable.
All right.
For a second, thought you were talking about something of a more physical nature. That would have been a
No.
disappointment.
Ah. No. Yeah, we're just outside the city. I sound really sketch right now, but I don't know why. We're just a little bit outside the city. Xavier's there as well. He's got a crystal sort of thing. I need you to shoot at it if you'd be willing to.
Sure.
All right. You find walking, or you wanna makes like the Superman kind of like up and away kind of thing.
No idea what that means, but yeah, walking is fine.
All right. I'm just gonna levitate in the air next to you then. At your speed.
Kind of raises an eyebrow at you, but we'll just, go.
Okay. Well, you you go and you head through the gate. It's open for you, closed behind, and then you're outside the city. You make your way down into the forest area. And there the crystal's been set up. And
Hey, sapling.
Hi.
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 I'm gonna hide behind this wall. You see that little rock over there?
Like squints.
It's
Yeah.
you slightly glowing, that little speck.
Yeah.
Could you just do us a favor and just like shoot it with one of your spells? And maybe cover
Like
yourself.
shoot it. How much? Do you want it destroyed or
Well, if you think you
oh,
can, that'll be a. I think no. Aim to destroy it.
all right. And
Big metal man
well,
hiding behind a rock.
I don't think it's of any debate what exactly we're going to be doing here.
No. But
I'll go ahead.
I do have to
Oh.
ask before you do fully. You may have already rolled, that's okay, but before you give it to me, I have to ask each of you, how far away from this are you? And are you behind anything? That includes the horse, because the horse, I assume, is there.
Yeah, she's with me, and I put it as far as the range of spells could do, which is about, to my knowledge, about 100 feet, maybe 110. And
Okay.
I'm hiding behind a rock. I don't know if my horse can fit behind the rock that I'm hiding in. She's laid down beside me.
Okay. We'll put it at, is like 105 feet okay, just split down the middle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you?
Well, since I don't have to be casting anything immediately, I'm going to be casting a Autoluke's Resilient Sphere on myself, just to make sure in case anything goes wrong.
I can't
Just like
imagine how
looks over the
Sapling
sapling
looks
like,
at
you got
this.
this.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I'm going to choose not to worry about it. I'm not behind anything. I'm just here to shoot whatever that is.
Okay.
All I know is that I must shoot.
Right. All right. What did you
Scared.
roll for the roll to hit?
So, okay, for one of those, I rolled a I can do math. I rolled a 22, and for the other one, I rolled a natural 20 for a total of
Oh
28.
no!
So, again, to set the scene, Xavier, you had put some rocks around this thing, like a big rock behind it and things like that, correct?
Yep.
Now, normally, we describe an Eldritch Blast as like two beams going out one after the other, but I have to ask, is that how you as the player have envisioned it, or have you always envisioned it like the same time, separately? How have you envisioned it?
I envision it like a stormtrooper gun.
Mainly Sapling as the player who's casting it here. How do you envision it?
How do I envision the Eldritch Blast?
Yeah,
Um,
because that'll affect how I describe this.
I've I've kind of imagined it as like um how do I want to describe it? I know what it looks like in my brain, but I don't know how to put it into words. But like basically like at least for like the sapling wormy caster doing the thing as like making a sort of like a sort of like I guess glyph with like two
Mhm.
circles and then punching through those circles. So it would be like one after the other,
Okay,
not
pretty
like at the
close.
same time,
Not the same time.
but
Okay,
pretty close, yeah. Just a
good to know.
bit of a gap.
Probably for your benefit here. Um, so, and then I'm so sorry for Sapling. Are you at the 120-foot mark? That's how far away you are, or are
Yeah,
you closer?
120.
So you punch out with these. They go flying one after the other. Now, you hit the target. Not a fucking problem. You hit that target. You hit that stone perfectly. It's like a different color than everything else. It's so easy to see. And it's just like boom, easy target. Boom, boom, one after the other. Now the first one was not the natural 20. It hits, thing explodes. However, the second one hits the rock that was behind it because naturally the thing exploded after the first hit. There's nothing to hit, so it hits the thing behind it, which was that big rock, which shatters into pieces. Which, from the
Ah,
explosive force of the crystal,
Oh
showers
no!
everything behind it, all the trees, anything behind it, you see. Well, I'll describe because you won't see anything now because of the explosion. I'll tell you what you see afterwards when the smoke clears. Um, there were other bits of rock and debris around it, however, and they go flying in all directions. I will need all of you but Karavnos to make a
Oh
dex
no.
save. To make a dex save. However, Xavier, you will make it with a slight plus. You will actually add an additional plus. I actually have it in front of me here. +2 to whatever you would normally get because you're behind a
Okay,
tree.
does that count to the horse?
We should have thought
The
this out.
horse is too big, so no.
Okay, fair enough. Also, sapling, are you with 10 feet of me?
I don't think so because you said you were at like 105 feet behind a
Yeah,
tree.
and
Okay.
then sapling's 120, so yeah, no.
Okay, fair enough.
So yeah,
Well, that
dex
counts
saves
I
for
for
my
got
horse.
everyone,
12.
but Karavnos. Because Karavnos, you're safe. You're fine. You're in a dome.
Gotta
You're fine.
roll this. Okay, that's that, and then I'll roll this for the horse. Let's see,
Could,
you said +2 to me, right?
yeah, +2 because you're behind the tree, in addition to whatever you normally would have.
Okay. Well, I got a 28 in total.
Okay, you're
and
good.
then for my horse, that was a natural 20 plus the modifier next to me and her own stuff, which was a 27.
Wonderful. Could you do me a favor and roll one more d20? Just a flat d20.
D20? Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. And then tell me what that is.
Let's see, 16.
Okay, barrel's fine. So
Forgot
like
about
you,
that.
like you hear something hit wood and you look over. Luckily, it just hit the tree. But like, there's that moment of panic. Sapling, what did you get for your roll?
12.
Oh
You,
Oh.
no,
my dear
Barrett's out.
friend, are gonna take some damage.
Bump, 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 bump. Are you ready?
Are you
I
ready?
did tell him to get good undercover, but he didn't.
You
I'm
you
not
only
fucking
take
scared.
8 damage. Only 8 damage.
What I thought.
Because essentially you are getting hit with flying bits of rock and debris and things like that. You're far enough away, most of the damage is dissipated. However, these are flung at excess of 40 to 70 miles an hour.
Oh,
Yeah.
So, it hurts and you get cuts and things like that, but when the explosion happens, and the first start to hit, pain reaction happens, and so naturally it's kind of like flinch away from pain. But
Oh.
well, maybe not. But uh, enough of it from the distance you're at is dissipated that it does not cause anything fatal or incredibly harmful. It hurts, but like, it's gonna be
Well.
unpleasant. Well,
I-
sorry, I'm describing it like I normally
take
would.
damage.
You take damage.
I like the idea that Xavier, you just hear like tinks of metal. I'm getting autistic because like rock sitting metal kind of sounds nice.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fair.
Xavier becomes a xylophone.
But
More so
the
a
dust settles.
vibraphone.
Yeah.
Nerd.
The dust from the explosion settles, and what you're left with, in front of you at that point, is the trees behind it. Look like they've been peppered with buckshot. There's just bits of like and holes just throughout all of the trees behind, or whatever was unfortunate enough to have been behind, that. Like if there had been some living thing there, Swiss cheese.
Not anymore.
So I hope you like Swiss cheese.
Mm.
So
Gee.
yeah, it was, again, that was maybe inch and a half across, and that is the destructive power it had. It didn't, whatever was under it was not damaged incredibly, but everything around it was flung with such force that it could have been used as shrapnel.
Oh,
Oh. Oh, that's nasty.
Ravenous, add this to the list. A bag of gravel.
Yeah, yeah. What about some like
Sapling, are
ball
you
bearings
okay?
or something?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, sapling, are you okay?
Yeah.
You sh-
You sure about that?
Yeah.
You
Is
you're
that
not
what you
hurt?
wanted? No.
Yeah.
It's got like a scrape, like a I don't. Only my bestie will get this, but like that part in the beginning of Super Dakotaka 2 where Hajime gets like a fucking bullet graze to the face.
Oh.
But yeah, just yeah, it's fine.
Can yeah, I'm gonna give him my lay on hand pool because I feel bad. I told him to get undercover. He did not, but I still would like to give him his 5 hit points.
Okay.
Hooray!
Well, there you go.
So yeah, we're gonna be carrying that with us.
A lot of that in this barrel.
Yes.
Okay. Well, are you gonna be needing more of it shot?
Well, if push comes to shove and we set up the barrel that we need to, well, Joseph doesn't seem to mind that we have this with us. So if we
So is that
have
a
to
yes
use
or a
it,
no?
I I
I think
may.
it depends on the circumstances. If we're in a situation, might need you to hit it. So,
Yes, of course. I am not. At me as a paladin who follows the law, I'm not encouraging you to like inflict a large amount of harm. Because that would be bad of me. However,
Right.
Gravnos did say and put it in the point that we may or may not need you to do that again if need be.
Uh-huh. So hypothetically speaking, because
Yes.
why would any of that
yeah.
happen?
Mhm.
What would you say? You know,
Well,
just something to look out for.
hypothetically, if someone was to have a plan and if someone was to carry all this all the way to a fort, maybe of people that may have hurt, theoretically, someone's wife. Theoretically, if they didn't want to open the front door, we'd make one. I mean,
Or if there's a
theoretically,
lot,
they'd make one.
or if there's a lot or sensitive equipment in one spot and we really need it taken care of. And they haven't tried to negotiate for sue for peace or anything, of course.
Right, yeah, that's great. Just trying to figure out. Never mind. Just make it clear whatever you need. Just yell something.
Yeah,
Yes, of course.
it's probably going to be like sapling shoot it.
Most likely.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And by it, well, let's just say the
Shut the
barrel.
fuck
Sorry,
up.
kill yourself. God fucking damn it.
We're talking about rods. We're talking about all kinds of shit.
This is what happens when another ginger enters the chat.
I see. Here's the thing. I want to disagree, but here's the problem. Whenever
Yeah.
me and my other ginger friends would get together, it got kind of wacky.
Yeah.
Oh no.
The brain cell, it bounces around. It's yeah.
Disconnect.
But yeah, I think that's the testing we need. I'm not much of a fan of doing more of this outside the city. And it's getting late, and we should probably get some ball bearings or something, or just stones.
You can get some rest, Gravnos. I'll get everything sub. Do we want to put the ball bearings and the gravel in the barrel, or do we want to put them separate?
Just making war crimes.
Yes, we are. Remember the survey we took?
Remember the element.
Oh yeah.
No.
They're encouraged.
Yeah, it is encouraged.
And expected.
And
Yeah.
expected. So it's happening. It just wasn't me this time. Well, so seems like some of you go to get rest. Xavier, you're gonna go and gather materials. I'll say, are you wanting to get ball bearings or just get gravel?
Both. War
Both.
crimes.
The gravel you can get for free. I mean, you can't go
Yeah.
back down in the mine right now because the guys are basically all around it sealing it off. But there is like a bunch of like rock and small rock and things, essentially gravel you can find just everywhere. So that's good. But for the ball bearings, to buy some as much as you would probably want, because like one bag has 1,000. That's a lot. I'm gonna say it's a gold.
A gold?
Yeah.
Do I even have that? Let me have a look.
If not, I mean
Yeah,
you can
okay.
haggle, but
Nah. I'll give him a gold for my ball bearings. And did we want to mix them all together in the barrel, or did we want to separate? Because the barrel's going to have gravel, ball bearings, sand, water, and highly volatile crystals in it.
yeah, you
Okay,
want
we'll
all
put it
that.
all
in there.
together. Okay, great.
Yeah. No, don't listen to me. I'm doing what's bad for you. Don't listen to me. Don't agree with me. You're just like, all right, yeah, everything together. I was like, no, don't. I'm doing what's worst for you.
I am a little worried about friction.
Yeah. I mean, listen, do what you want. I'm not going to stop you. I'll just tell you what happens. We'll say, like, for right now, it's
Wait, what?
it's probably okay,
Yeah.
but you'll want to divvy it up later. You can do that on the road, and you can tell me how
Yeah,
you
that's
divvy it up later.
So
What-
you don't
once-
want me to put everything in the barrel at once right now?
I mean, I want you to do that, but it's also because I'm
Once we-
evil.
Should you do it? No.
No, okay, question. Do you have what are the carts like in USAL? Like horse-drawn carts? What are the
Um,
wheels like specifically?
Most of them are reinforced due to the rocky terrain, so most of them are steel or usually iron reinforced wheels. As far
Okay.
as there's no type of suspension.
No type of suspension. Is there cat hair? Is there any way to make suspension?
Explain to me how you would do that. I'm gonna treat you like an artificer. Explain to me how you would do that.
Now I'm not very smart, so please bear with me.
Okay, sure.
I'm
That's fine.
mainly asking if there is a equivalent to a thick or large balloon, whether it's made out of, I don't know, hide or wool or rubber or anything that you could possibly inflate or add padding to. And I'm asking if you could theoretically wrap it around at least 2 wheels in order to cushion just the movement of travel.
So you want to put some type of cushioning on the wheels themselves.
Yes.
Yes, you could do that. I'm not going to
I've-
tell you what effect that would have or how well that would work. We'll get to that when you start moving. But during the prep time here, yes, that is a thing you could do.
All right. I'd
Um,
like to do that then.
I don't know
Um,
exactly what type of material it would be. Probably some type of like insulated canvas with something in there. It might not be some type of air, but it could be like maybe some water, which provides
Yeah.
like some type of cushion. So I'll say that that would work for what you're wanting, but what effect that would have and how well it holds up, I don't know.
Fair enough. As from things that I have used, I find that that is enough to cushion enough, but I understand that this is an extremely versatile thing, and I'm already adding so many cushioning aspects to it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna securely secure the barrel to the crate with rope, and then add the various other things and war crimes that we want to add to it.
Okay. And sorry, you said you're putting the barrel in the cart at this time.
Yes, after the wheels. After the wheels have been put on, and when I'm near, what was it called? Valve, the building that we
Valve.
stay with.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want to bring this into into USAL.
They would not let you if they knew what was in it.
Yeah, they let me out. I'm not going back in with it.
Okay. So with that, some prep work has been done on the day before. Is there anything else anybody would like to do the day before? Before we continue. No? Okay. Then with that, the next day arrives and you get word from Joseph, not directly. He's staying by his wife's side for now. He's kind of, there's a council to the city and they're kind of running things. And so they send a runner with word from him and from his intelligence, the USAL Intelligence Agency, the UIA. And they send word of a location. You are told that it is about, so I'm trying to do the math in my head here. I actually need a calculator for this because I know how many squares it is. Okay. This is going to sound like a lot, but I'll break it down. It's not as bad as it sounds. It's about 200 miles to the looking at the map here. I'd say that's southwest. No, sorry, actually southeast. Um, from where you currently are. So that would be if I where did I put that? Is that in here? I was looking at the actual like digital map. I have a physical map. It's easier to look at. Here we go. Okay. So from where you currently are, it actually, interestingly enough, kind of takes you back. If you're looking at the map, takes you sort of in the direction of like Saint Durus, which is the like big temple city. However, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not quite all the way there. It's about halfway between Kelna and St. Durus. If you're looking at the map, it's about halfway between there. Maybe a little closer to St. Durus. So that is roughly a week and a half travel time on foot. That is considered at standard pace. No special things slowing down or speeding up. Any questions about that specifically, like the distance and any of that? Nothing? Okay.
How many
Oh.
days?
Again, about a week and a half. That is on foot,
Week and a
considered
half.
at
Week and a
normal
half.
pace. Yeah.
I'm
So that
probably
is
going to
like
grab
10
camping
days.
equipment.
Probably a good idea. That is
I
that is a
already
good
have
idea.
camping equipment.
Well, that is good. Yeah, if you don't have anything, I'd get some stuff. If
Yeah.
you do not have anything, you can probably get everything you'd need for 2 gold. So that's about it. Getting everything you would necessarily need for a single person.
Okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna go get some camping stuff.
All right. So you go and get what you need. With that being said, you were also told that this is a militant group. They have not just training, but it seems that they have been supplied with plenty of equipment as well. Many of the things that were used to attack, some of which have been recovered, are advanced compared to the general populace. And so this is a group that has quite a bit of funding as well, though Joseph isn't sure where from. So they seem to be trained, they have funding, and they are well organized. There was also one of them, or I'll say 2 of them, that specifically had some type of like tattoo or something that tied them in some way, shape, or form to the church. Now, whether they still worked with the church currently, or whether that is an old tattoo from a past life, again, not sure. But some of these do appear to be church-affiliated members. Specifically, the markings denoted them as paladins at one point in time. If these tattoos are to be believed, that is, if these tattoos are to be believed. So that is sort of the bit of information you have. You also know, while they have funding and some of their technologies advanced, that stops and really only extends so far as like the gadgets, right? Like the smoke grenade they use and things like that. Their weaponry is pretty basic. It, as far as firearms, it tends to be at the same level. You could go to any shop and buy. Their actual like bladed weapons are pretty standard. Their armor is well made and is identical, except for the different sizes. So they are unified in that way. But they that's the most special thing other than their gadgets that they seem to use.
I have a
Trying to
question.
think of this. Yeah, please. Any questions?
What happened to the antimatter rifle?
Antimatter rifle.
What?
Be a little more
There
specific.
was, I think, when we first joined, there was a dude who I believe had joined our original forces,
Yes.
who had picked up a antimatter rifle, and as far as I was aware, brought it with him.
He did not come with you. He left.
He left. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, he never never went with you. He like went off on his own thing, and now he's gonna like I think I described how in the future there's like legends about him and everything. He becomes like a famed adventurer and things because of this weapon. But yeah, he is not with you. But a good question. Any other questions?
Would Joseph supply us with guns?
He
I do not know how to use a firearm.
Neither do I.
Would I know?
I think out of everybody here, you do make sense that you could have, yeah. I honestly, well, actually, I'm gonna say no, and here's why. Because when you were
Fair.
making your character, I offered you proficiency and you declined.
Yeah.
Ah, fair.
So, sadly, no. But while you don't, Joseph does offer if you'd like. He's kind of like, I can't give you everything, but I can give you some things. If there are some small things like that that would help you, you are welcome to take them, but they are pretty just standard, standard issue type stuff. So it would be like your standard repeater rifle. It's not like a automatic weapon. So you can take one of those if you'd like. And I would say I have to get you what exactly the damage on that is, but this is one thing I do with the firearm because they are a little more powerful. I'm gonna make you track ammunition.
Yep.
You're able to get 30 rounds.
30 rounds. Is this like a normal revolver or just like a
Nope.
normal pistol?
As I said, it is a repeater rifle.
Repeater rifle. I don't know what that gun is. It sounds cool.
It is comparing it to a real life thing, it is the earliest form of rifle that followed the flintlock. So it is essentially it has a few shots before you need to reload, but it's not an automatic weapon. It is still a single shot weapon or it is a semi-auto weapon, a one shot per pull of the trigger, but it has a magazine with multiple rounds.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like Kinger.
So there you go.
Camel.
I have not watched that episode. Do not spoil.
Do not spoil.
Bonk,
bonk, bonk.
Ow.
But yes, that is what you have. Mostly a wooden bodied weapon. It's pretty plain. It does have like a USAL stamp on it. So they do seem to have a gunsmith in town that makes them. But yeah, with that being said, you're able to get one of those in 30 rounds. Anything else anyone wants to get on that point of order? Anything else you want to purchase or request as items? Shaking the heads. Nope, nothing.
No one else wants a gun? Really, guys? Come on.
I want.
You don't want Seth having a gun.
Steph is the one person I want to have a gun.
Why?
Because
His
funny.
eyesight is so bad.
Yeah, but,
He
but
literally-
But like,
the
think of
dude's
it.
literally blind. He cannot fucking see shit.
But think of the PNG you could make. A fish with a gun.
It would be kind of funny, but also I also agree you should not have one. Does
No.
Karavnos want a gun?
Karavnos would like a gun.
Okay. I will say they offer you the same thing. It's like a standard repeater rifle. But yeah, you're able to get one of those. Again, I'll just have to tell you which stats to use from the firearm document for that.
Okay, thank you.
But yeah, I'll get that when it's necessary. But yeah, so that sounds like it. So in that case,
I mean,
you have yes.
He's not gonna get anything from them, but he'll pick up her.
Oh yeah, she was already coming with Okay, so yeah, you go and let her know, Zanaga, that you're getting ready to go, and she goes with you.
A smug cat face to Seth.
Okay. So you have your cart full of explosive. You have a few firearms. You have Zanaga, and anything else that you had gone and gotten the camping equipment. All right. So you.
I will, before
I
I set
have-
off, I will make sure to say goodbye to everyone in Valve, my parents. You know, that we don't have to RP out. I'm just making sure that I do it.
Oh yeah. Good idea. Don't. Yeah. Um.
I
Wait a
forget-
minute.
Forgot one thing that I wanted to do that could be tied into
Please.
camping supplies and maybe earlier day. Just more grayer, drab clothing. You know, greens. I don't know if they have much camos and stuff, but
Same.
things like that.
Okay. I would say, yeah, if you want to get that sort of stuff, they probably have some spares they'd be willing to give. They have like a little bit of pattern on them, but not like anything crazy.
Yeah. All
Um,
right.
And actually, there is a specific weapon in case you're curious for these repeating rifles. I'm a gun nerd, so yeah. The Winchester Model 1907 is the one specifically that I have in mind. Which I'll go
The-
ahead and post a picture of it.
Thank you. I want to draw Xavier with a gun.
It's
Xavier, what do you got? A gun.
No!
it's pretty plain. Honestly, if you want to find like good references for the type of rifles that they would have here for the basics, just look up World War I semi-auto
Yep.
rifle. That is
Yeah.
what you need to look at. Because like these are a little more advanced than like even a lever action. Because lever actions, you still have to do the lever after every shot. These are literally, you can just keep pulling the trigger till the magazine's empty.
Okay.
So they're pretty fun. But, yeah. Tactical breach wizard. um, yeah. Breach. That's the verbal component.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the spell? Knock that undoes like locks and things like
I
that.
I think I took it just for that reason.
Oh no.
It's so funny.
Oh,
When
perfect.
that's the verbal component for knock, is if there even is one, and if there isn't one, there is now. It's just breach. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So you guys grab everything you need to get. For the horse or for the cart, are you getting a horse for the cart? Have you already, or are you using your horse?
I'll use mine because I
Okay.
can summon her back and I won't feel guilty if I actually kill a real horse.
Okay.
Not that you're not a real horse, Demo. Wait.
Oh,
And another clarification, we said cart, but we didn't specify what, and this could matter in case you get like jumped or something. Is this a covered wagon, a uncovered cart? Is this something that could hold people as well? What were you seeking out?
I was thinking more of, you know, in Skyrim when you've got those carts with the cabbages in it. I was thinking that
Oh, okay.
with a tarp over it, just attached to Demo, because I'm planning on having her go either in front of us or behind us at a good distance away, because if something was to theoretically happen, I don't want to be right next to her.
Okay, so this is a basic storage cart. Sounds good.
Yeah.
We will be breaking very soon, but I want to get us moving here first. So you guys get going. You do pass by where Valve is on the way out. However, again, it is unable to be used. Is there anything anyone wants to grab from Valve or anything in particular you want to do there as you're passing by?
I'll probably grab enough food to last us because we don't have a lot
That's fair.
on us. We usually just eat from Valve, so I'll grab food supplies. I have cook's utensils on me, so I can try to use those to cook it for us.
I'd
Heck yeah.
offer to put it in the cart, but again, if something was to happen, I don't want our only food supplies to just boom. We do have sapling, however.
We're
does
not
that mean?
eating someone.
No, I don't.
What?
What? I can get him a cart. I get him a cart. For the one, for once, I didn't plan on eating the horse.
That's really funny.
For
The
once.
one time.
Probably. Oh no, this is.
Fuck. It's devolving. It's devolving into chaos. No. Oh
Can
no.
we get
No,
a
wait.
cart for a sapling? Perhaps.
Oh.
Unless he already has one.
Do you see a cart?
We can get you one then.
Okay.
Yep.
I guess one further question. The first cart you probably could have gotten for free. I'd say expected to be a loan, but if something happens to it, whatever, for free.
Yeah.
Out of courtesy of the town. The second one you'd have to pay for. Are you renting or are you buying?
Probably renting.
Okay,
Hopefully
so
this one
you'll be
won't
bringing
get
it back.
nuked.
Okay.
And so if you
Uh,
do not remove your butthole from me, I swear to God, I'm going to take one of these voluntary crystals and make you play fetch with it.
So
Oh no.
I'm gonna say it would be probably a gold a day.
Okay. I'll
So,
keep track.
You can either pay an estimate up front of how many days you think you'll be gone, or you can just wait till you get back and pay in full.
Is there a way I could pay for half and then if it goes over, pay more?
Sure. I'm gonna
Mhm.
rely on you to keep track of how much you pay and stuff like that. I'm
I'm gonna
I
put
trust you.
6 down.
6
Well,
down, so
no,
mark
if we
mark.
know it's a week and a half, so
Yeah,
I'll put 10 down, I guess.
put 10 down. Okay. So that is for that is for the trip there, not counting trip back. So in that case, go ahead and put in the player chat just like 10 gold down, 1 gold a day. And we'll go from there. So that is for the secondary cart where you put all the food and we'll say any other items that need carried. That you yourselves cannot. That is not the explosive. With that being said, you are able to get moving unless there is anything else that wishes to be grabbed from the valve.
Just a drink on Valve. You know, like I'm gonna be coming back. I'm not dying out here on this mission. Tradition.
Hell yeah. Oh, of course, and makes sense.
Alcoholism. It's what keeps men's spirits alive.
Best way to deal with your problem.
Well, so you grab things you need, you have your drink, and then you get on the road. You guys have been in town for a little while now, and it's been a lot of relaxing and going to events and talking to people and making connections both with each other and others. Now you're back on the road again. There's this sort of foreboding tension in the air. Because you know there's going to be danger, though you know not yet how much. And we're going to go ahead and take break there and come back
Yeah.
with the start of the journey. All right, break time. back. So, back into it for now. You all begin your journey on the winding road leading southeast. You have a long journey ahead of you, not the longest you've been on, but long nonetheless, and so you're able to settle in, a familiar feeling washing over all of you as the road is not an unfamiliar thing, though you've been riding along the road in quite a bit of comfort for a little while, some of you longer than others, but um, getting back into it, it's a familiar feeling. Now, for this first section of travel here, it's still pretty early in the day, though not early morning. I do need one of you to keep watch along the road as you travel. Who wants to do so for the first day?
I don't mind.
Okay, I will need a perception check. However, this day included, before you roll, this day and every day following, I will ask for a perception check, as that is just the traditional thing you'd roll. But if there's another check any of you would like to make, or ability you'd like to use, you can do that instead. Or you can just default to a perception check. So, perception check, or if there's something else you would like to try.
Let me pull up his sheet again, because I just closed it. 18.
I mean, this is like the only thing you'll need it for. You need the skills. You're not probably going to need
Okay.
like
I can
any of that
remember
other
his
shit.
proficiency then. Thank you.
Yeah. So, sorry again. What did you say?
18.
And that is just a perception.
Yes.
Okay. So, the winds here are fairly crisp. It is not bitingly cold, but you're still further north than you will be. You're traveling from the northern regions down into the more temperate area in your final destination. So, your travel here is less comfortable than it could be, but ultimately, no, Mike. Ultimately, it is fine. The road is fine. A bit rocky up in this region near the mountains. Though, knowing the area you'll be traveling and the road you're following, you are traveling along the mountains for most of this. So this rocky texture and everything is something to get used to. Now, a note for you. The little bit of padding you did on the wheels is helping with that in keeping it from shaking around too much. At least for the wagon that you did that to, the one with the barrel. So, a good idea there. Now, watching the road ahead, you don't see anything of real note. You do see some caravans that are just now making their way to USAL. They pass you on by, many of them just giving you a nod, and a couple of them offering you small trinkets and things here and there. If any of them catch your eye, you could
Trinkets.
purchase trinkets, yes. There
Trinkets.
are small trinkets here and there. Many of them are little beaded and jeweled bracelets, not like the plastic ones that you often see here, but these are like wooden painted beads and with small carvings. There's small gems on some of them, though they are of. They're there more because they're colorful and less because they're valuable. These are things that these people seem to make. You gather from talking to them, many of them are nomadic. It's a nomadic tribe, and so they sort of just travel from place to place, making goods and selling them. There's also wooden figurines and small things like that. Various trinkets of animals and some small like flower crowns and things like that.
Wizard, help me out. What was Xavier's favorite color again? The other catacombs.
Oh,
No, that's his girlfriend's favorite color.
that's a good. It's not green, is it?
Might be. I'm gonna go with that. Is there any purple and green bracelets?
Purple and green. I'm gonna say yeah. There's actually one. It's a beaded bracelet. It isn't strictly purple and green. There's like some
Just like
blue
close
and some
enough.
red as well, but it's like
Yeah.
mostly purple and green.
How much
Um,
for this one?
I was thinking about that. I'm gonna say they ask 2 copper.
2 copper? I can give you that because I'm poor.
Um, now they give you that, and then as you're making that purchase, one of the older members of the tribe does actually kind of come up to the group and starts asking to the group as a whole, would any of you be interested in a reading of any kind? And she, in her hand, she has this deck of cards. Not playing cards, but more tarot cards.
Oh, heck yeah. I want to sell my soul to you.
Okay. Any other takers as well? Anyone else as
Sure.
well want to get? You want to get one as well? Anyone else?
I'll go for it.
Okay.
Hey,
Seems
Val.
sketchy. I'm in.
Yes.
I would just like to amend the color of the bracelet to orange.
Yes. Orange and green, or just orange?
Orange and purple.
Orange and
Motherfuckers look
purple.
like fucking spoopy Halloween.
Okay, that works for me.
Carnival games.
Oh, not mere carnival games. No, this is very real. An oracle deck. And she starts to shuffle through the cards, slowly but
Sure, yeah.
deliberately. So we have okay. So the only
We have
person who has
3.
not said anything is Seth, because everyone else had said they want this. Seth, what about you? Would you like to get a reading from creepy old woman?
You know, one, this is ironic because some fucking weird, creepy music started playing in my game as we're talking about this. 2, no. He's too
No?
creeped out. He doesn't like it. Vibes are off.
Okay. So, cards have been shuffled. Now, for an oracle deck, she is going to, for her oracle deck, she's going to, kind of on the, sit down on the side of the cart, so she can lay them before you. And the cart's tall enough that, like, if you're standing on the ground, which most of you would be, it's probably like at eye level. For those of you that are a little taller, it's, you're maybe standing a little bit above. And she, for we'll go in order here that I have on my screen. So we'll go Xavier. You're first there. Interesting. Let me actually, I have a deck in front of me, so give me a sec here. Very interesting. So she lays down a card in front of you, and all of these appear to have been made by her, with some type of paint. And you can see the tips of her fingers are stained various different colors. It's almost a kaleidoscope of colors from the paints.
Kaleidoscope. I'm not 5. Shapes and colors.
Shapes and colors. And this is very interesting. This one at the bottom has very scratchily written, "Allow anger." And she begins to say, "Anger can be a fuel for change. Too little, and we can become listless. Too much, and we risk our peace of mind being consumed by wrath or bitterness. The invitation in this moment is to find power in anger, but not to let it consume you. Allow it to exist, but not to control." And that is what she has for you.
Okay.
Sapling. Let's see for you.
Hello.
split the deck and pull from here. Make sure it's shuffled correctly. There we go. Very interesting. I promise you I'm pulling these at random. I don't know if these mean anything, but yeah. Next, yeah, there we go. This one is Restore Innocence. Says, you were born with innocence, but life can take it from you. Like all of creatures, original innocence is your birthright. You deserve it. To not let this world corrupt. And she looks really deeply into your eyes, or to let things in it corrupt you.
Ooh.
And I'm going to split the deck and pull from a different region.
Damn.
Ooh, Karavnos. This is far in the deck here. Welcome the unwelcome. Pesky details, unwelcome news, the nagging anxious thoughts. The tangle of snakes we can't seem to shake. But nothing shows up in our experience that isn't on our side. Challenges happen for you, not to you. In Chiron. Split the deck. Another. This one is interesting. This one is interesting, and she looks a bit puzzled for a moment and kind of looks at you. Maybe you'll find meaning in this. And it's the witch. The witch's message is to trust yourself. Let no source outside your sacred self make decisions for you. Your feelings, convictions, experiences, and inner knowings can be enough. Right now, the witch asks you, who is the ultimate judge of worth and well-being? Is it person or institutions? Which actually, I think, weirdly can fit you kind of well.
He's thinking on that pretty quietly.
You know, church being an institution and all.
I would like to drag Seth over.
Oh, are you getting one too?
Yes, he is. He's going to be so big and brave and strong right now.
Seth. Wow. I wish I could say that I set these up in this order or something like that, but no, this is she pulls it as you're being pulled up. As if she expected you to be there. She knew you'd be there. That somebody would be there. And as you stand there, before you say a word or anything, she says, pain happens. It sinks us beneath the surface of life into the watery abyss of agony. We have no control over when it arrives or how long it stays, but we can influence how much suffering it leaves in its wake. When we hold on to the injustice of pain, it can turn into suffering. Release the pain through the healing power of creativity. Sing your sorrow. Dance your turmoil. That's a weird word. Alchemize your hurt into art. And this one is just called Alchemize Pain. For Xavier, we had allow anger. Sapling was restore innocence. Welcome the unwelcome for Karavnos. The witch, which had to do with looking into yourself rather than institutions and the outside. And Seth was to basically turn pain into something more pleasant rather than letting it just be pain.
Thank you for your service. I'm gonna take out a silver to tip.
Okay. She holds out her hand and takes it and gives you a nod and says, "Thank you."
Ma'am,
Yes.
does the person present have to? Does the person have to be present for you to do a reading on them?
No, dear.
Can I ask for one more?
May I know who this is for?
I've forgotten how.
And she has already pulled it before you even respond, but she still waits.
Coriel Homogeus.
Again, I pulled at random. Not sure how fitting this will be. We'll see. For most of these, I haven't described an image, but I think for this one, I'd like to. The image on the front of this, very crudely, is some type of creature. It looks tired, worn down, but it's holding onto a child's toy. And it has a small smile on its face. The Whoopi is what it's called. It's spelled Woobi. Remember that blanket you had as a child? The one that comforted you with its mere touch? Or the special stuffed animal or toy that connected you to your own ease? That feeling is the Whoopi, and it is the center of your being. Your belonging. Belonging is the center of the universe. Forget about the practical world for a while. Embrace the Whoopi. The books, films, poems, music, and nature that put you back in touch with your own nature, inspiring you to remember who you really are beyond your own circumstances. What is calling you right now? I don't know if that one is fitting for that person, but
Quite fitting, actually.
sometimes we can all use an escape from the world, every now and again.
That's her entire personality.
Well, then they have embraced the Whoopi.
Thank you.
She nods. And somebody at that point calls for her and comes over, and it's a man that kind of bears some resemblance, but much younger. Looks and says, "Sorry about my mother. She's kind of like makes a little bit of a gesture. Her head's kind of going. Come on, mom, we got to get going." And kind of like puts a hand on her shoulder, and she just smiles and like just starts to walk off with him and back into the carriage.
I gotta make sure I write that down for her. Probably.
I can always send it to you later.
Thank you.
Does she like this kind of thing?
She loves it, as far as I'm aware. She's always full of illusions and tricks. Whether this is tricking someone or if this is something you believe in, she'll probably enjoy it. The amount of whoopee cushions I've found under my butt ever since I started seeing her is unfathomable. She can be quite abrasive, I think is the word I'm looking for when you first meet her. So I wouldn't expect anyone to get along.
All right. Well,
This is
caravan begins to make its way on. And with that, you are all good to continue on yourselves. The rest of that section of travel, that part of the day goes by without issue. For the second half of the day, leading into evening and rest, could I have someone else give me some type of check? Perception
I can.
or something else?
I can. I could make perception.
Good.
Yeah, I think I'll probably just perceive.
Okay. Works for me.
15.
15. With a 15, you look at the road ahead and you see the beaten path into the dirt left behind by that caravan. The, what do you call them? Horse patties left behind by the horses. Piles of shit left behind by the horses. And you yourselves just continue on. The road ahead of you is clear. The sky is clear. If anything, with a little bit of cloud cover. More clouds come in as the night draws near. And eventually, the sun sets below the horizon and the moon begins to rise. And you find a nice spot for you to set up a camp.
I'm gonna roll to see how good our food is.
Please do.
That's wisdom, right?
Yes, I believe it would be.
I'm not proficient in my cook's utensils, so.
That's okay.
Oh, hold on.
Oh no.
Oh, 22. An auspicious
22.
start.
Yes, it is. For a first day of travel, resting at the end of the day, you sit down and you start making food. Anything in particular you're trying to make?
Well, I don't want us to get too something homey, probably. Probably a stew of some sort.
Makes sense.
Or
A stew
more
is always
likely a
good.
soup, because stew takes a hot second to make. Well, we've
That's
got a hot second.
Yeah. Either way, you make a soup stew. Soup two. So you make something like that, and it's very good. On Valve, you would have been able to find like some seasonings and some herbs and stuff that were like dried, so they last a bit. So you could even like, get it tasting a little better, so it doesn't taste terrible. You're able to use the stuff you have well. So you have a good meal. Before you all bed down, is there anything anyone wants to do or talk about?
Seth's gonna bug Zanaga.
Okay. Want to start training?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So you go and bug her, and she kind of looks around and sees the camp. It's a bit. The clearing's not huge. So she's kind of like, we should go down the road for a little bit just so we're not knocking tents over.
Sounds good to me.
And she stands and is like, just letting you know, me and him are going to go over there for a bit so we don't destroy the camp. We will be back.
just some cat face towards Seth.
What?
Nothing, just wear protection.
We're training.
Oh
Training.
yeah, totally. Yes, Seth. I get it. Wink.
Wink.
Go get him.
It's
Tiger.
fine. I'll kick your ass later for that.
Oh, sure you will. He just like punches himself. That you feel it in your jaw.
Mm-hmm.
He just stares at you. Don't worry. You'll feel all that too. Remember last time she kicked my ass?
Wait, shit, hang on, no, come back. Seth, wait!
Already walking
Zanaga's
away.
already walking.
No!
All right. So
And Chiron,
Yes.
do you have any painkillers?
No.
Does anyone have any painkillers, I beg?
You know who did have painkillers?
Seth?
Yeah.
God fucking damn it!
really funny. So the two of you walk a little bit down the trail, a little bit further along the road toward your destination, just a little bit away, and find a small spot a little bit off the road that's not too dense with trees, and she begins mostly just trying to talk you through her experience with it, and it's kind of like the orientation of it, like, so this was, you know, how it was for me, this is all of that, the actual like ritualistic aspect of specifically what it is unpleasant, so that sucks, but generally it's okay after that. But there is an aspect of control, and she like even talks about how like meditation helps at times, and that's a thing that's been helpful for her, which kind of makes you remember back when you first met her, that was something she did before that fight with you, was she did a little bit of like quick meditation, stuff like that. But yeah, so that is a thing. But you are taught a few basic things, although you can't really do any of it yet. But for first day, you learn. So that's cool. Back at camp, any of you have anything that you're doing besides making food and eating food?
How do I not die? How do I brace to not die?
I mean, you brace for it and you're expecting it. There is no pain of any kind though.
Not
from
yet.
from what happens. Yeah, I mean, for the most of the time up until you would go to bed and until Seth and Zanaga come back, I assume. Unless Seth, you have anything different to say? Is there anything different that I have? Because again, you're not actually doing any physical training this night. Anything you're doing? No? Okay,
No.
cool.
No.
So
okay,
then,
so
no pain.
I'm sure it fills Seth with absolute joy knowing Xavier is fully expecting to get his ass beat now, but it doesn't come.
I will say, if you haven't checked, no, Mike, I am going to, during this travel, start casting Mistel's magic aura on the two characters on our party that don't have it permanently right now.
I do have an amulet of proof against detection and location that hides from divination magic. I don't know if that
Better
would probably
safe
be
than
good to
sorry.
have. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Xavier's
because
still
this will
technically
be all of it.
adorned in his stuff, so I guess it hasn't crossed his mind that he shouldn't ping his magical right now. He still thinks subconsciously, like church member, rawr.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
no, of
This.
course, you could talk your way out of it, but better safe than sorry.
But we'd have to blast our way out of it.
Mhm.
Looks like a ravenous. Glances at Sapling.
All right. Well, there we go. So yeah, you start doing that. Good idea. And so then in that case, I had a brain fart and I don't know why. We arrive at bedtime. Which leaves me to ask, for bedtime, who would like to do watch? We'll probably do like,
I'm taking it.
okay. All right. Do we want to do one person on watch, two people on watch? How do we want to do this? It is two different, honestly, for the sake of ease, because of how many days there are, I'm just going to say one shift. You get your rest and everything still, but we're just, for the sake of ease, going to go over one shift. So who is it? We going to be one person or two person on that shift?
Do you want company, Seth?
I'll take it.
The company or the
Okay.
night?
The company.
Okay, I'll go with him.
Okay, so the two of you set up for watch, and the rest of you go off to get your rest. I'll have you both make either one of you can perception and the other adds advantage, or you can both roll.
I'll give Seth. Wait, what's your proficiency bonus to perception? Unless I
+6.
checked high. Yeah, okay, you get advantage.
Okay. 18. Not a great roll for him.
Okay, hold on. Fuck.
You chose the worst time to take a massive bite of food.
Listen, the crust was really tough. It was hard. Shut up. Don't laugh at me. I'm kidding. I
Swallow
don't
my
care.
laughter in honor of you. No, there's two gingers here. I can't laugh at one of them. The other will get me.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Listen, I've been having people laugh at me my whole life. I don't give a shit.
No, Val!
Listen, I don't care. I laugh too.
I care!
I'm the one who makes half the jokes. Listen, if I ain't laughing, or if people ain't laughing, I ain't doing it right. So, all right.
You can
So-
forget that this chat is full of autistic 5-year-olds.
I know. I don't forget. I know.
We laugh at fart jokes.
What the fuck
Well,
was your
some of
roll?
you do.
27? What was it? I don't. 18. 18, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you start looking around like, yo, bro, what's that shit over there, dude? And so you start looking, and no, legitimately though, you are looking around, keeping a watch, and it's strange because it's a pretty clear sky aside from a few clouds, the moon above. It feels oddly still. Everything feels very still. There's very little wind. Possibly due to being so close to the mountainside. And by close, I mean you're a few miles off, but it's still, these are a large mountain range, so it still covers quite a bit. It's just very still, very quiet. You hear the sounds of some birds and things like that here and there, and odd forest life, but generally it's very quiet. So it comes as sort of a disconcerting surprise when you hear, how to describe this, a whirring sound. It's very brief, very short, but it catches your ear. It is the sound of something moving that's mechanical. It's like for half a second you hear this and that's it. It's not close, it's some distance away, but you hear it nonetheless. And then nothing again. Like something mechanical was adjusting slightly. I'm going to attempt to take another bite.
You hear that too?
Can't say I did. Something caught your ears?
Kinda. Sounded like something mechanical, I guess.
Wanna go check it out?
Guess. I'm not really. It's kind of hard to say where it came from. I only heard it for a short second.
That's alright. Do you know the direction?
Do I
Vaguely.
know the direction?
Hold on. No, I was ready that time. I was expecting it.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of sounded like it was coming from the other side of the road. So you're in this little clearing off the side of the road. You can still see the road from where you are. That direction, like toward the road. But you can't see it directly there, so it was probably from the other side. Again, it was quiet. It was
Okay.
faint.
I mean, kind of sounded like it came from that way, but it sounded far away.
You want to take the horse there, or do you think we can just go on foot?
Eh. I guess on foot.
All right. He'll whistle for Demo and just, alert. Keep watch over the other as well. We go.
Okay. All right. So that's that. So do you two start heading in that direction?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
I
So you
would
start. Oh, yes.
like to take my gun with me. The
Okay.
rifle.
For sure.
Like,
Just add it where my greatsword is on my back.
That works. And so, both of you start making that way. Any kind of stealth precautions or any of that? Or just walking?
Well, if I'm on watch and I stayed up with Seth, I don't think I would have changed out my armor, but would you prefer if I did, Seth?
he doesn't really give an answer. He just walks.
Well,
He's
someone.
walking.
Someone will. I'll follow. I won't take off my armor, but I will
Okay.
try and move with slight silence to various successes.
I mean, you can go ahead and make a stealth check, and we'll see how good it is. It is with disadvantage because you're wearing the armor.
Yep. I closed the sheet again, didn't I? God
Good job.
damn it. Hey. Please load.
No.
Oh.
Oh, it's happened. There you go. Scroll down.
Listen, you tease me all
Oh.
the time. You all get on me. I get to get you sometimes too.
Well, disadvantage, yes, because
Yes,
I'm
correct.
wearing plate. I forgot about that. I don't know how I can forget about that. Oh, well, okay, that's 18s on the dice for both of them, plus
Okay.
2, so 20.
Not bad. So, with pretty good success, you're able to stay quiet as possible, avoiding any branches or patches that look like it would make more noise than others, avoiding like dry patches of grass, and kind of positioning yourself so your armor doesn't like clang against itself or yourself. You're able to make your way. Seth, are you stealthing at all or just walking?
He's just walking, looking at Xavier like he's a dumbass.
Okay. Sounds good. What are
Listen,
both of
Mr.
your... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna listen, Mr. No Clothes. I like to be protected.
I have clothes. My skin protects me. Be better.
Your skin is an organ. That doesn't count as clothing.
Who said I need clothes?
Society.
I'm wearing pants.
I can't see that.
Neither of
Good
you...
for
Wait,
you, I guess.
wait. One of you has dark vision, right?
I do.
Yes.
I have
I
120.
Oh, you both do.
Yeah, I
Oh,
have
and yeah, yours
60.
is better. Okay. Sorry, I wanted to make sure because that'll impact what you see. Okay. What are both of your passive perceptions?
Bad.
21.
Yeah, mine's a 12.
Sounds good.
Hey,
Wonderful.
they're opposites.
Yeah.
Cool. Just had to
I
check.
hope you see the shit first.
So you walk to the other side. You get into the street, or the road. Then you have the woods on the other side. Now, looking from the road, you do not see anything. Do you want to venture it?
This is where he'll start stealthing.
Okay, please. Xavier, you can either
Xavier,
re-roll or
we'll
you can
look at
keep
you
your.
like you're a dumbass. Sorry.
It's okay. You can keep your same roll, Xavier, or you can re-roll. Up to you.
I would like to keep mine.
Okay. Actually, I'm sorry. I am actually gonna ask for a re-roll because you are out in the
Okay.
open, and then you're going back in. So it's kind of like you were exposed when you went out on the road.
Yes.
So, that's an 8 with a natural 1.
Okay.
Oh my god, Seth.
Wanna
Mine's
just-
a.
Hmm?
I'm blanking again.
It's okay.
It's just +2.
Yep.
7 plus
got
2. Help.
9.
9.
Thank you.
So again, it was an 8 and a 9.
With me having a nat 1.
Yeah. In this case, it doesn't really matter that much, but so the two of you start to stealth your way in, and I'll tell you, with your passive perceptions, you don't see anything. Though you do kind of like you're walking, you're both looking opposite directions. You bump into each other for a second. That makes a little bit of noise, and so like it's like, oh shit, and then when it's like, oh no, we stepped, bumped into each other, that made noise with the armor and stuff. So then you like kind of step away from each other, step on a branch, and
Christ,
and then it's like,
Jesus.
oh shit, stepped on a branch, step away from that, and like step on some rodent's tail, and it like
Oh.
yelps out and starts squeaking and runs off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's but then after all that, standing there, silence. You don't hear anything. You don't see anything. Do you want to look more than just your passive? You would need to roll
Sure.
perception.
Can I give him advantage again?
You can.
$26.
For a moment. For a brief moment.
Wait, no. Sorry. That's a 25.
For a brief moment. Thank you for your honesty, though. It could have made a difference. You see. By the way, 25 is exactly what you needed to get.
Oh.
You see a glint of the moon on metal and 2 pinpricks of red light. Tall, very tall. And you've seen this once before. If you remember when. Please tell me you remember when. You all have seen that once before. Well,
No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. No,
Masai,
thank you. No,
minus
thank you.
2 of you.
No,
We
no,
saw that when...
Let's see if you remember. I am not going to remind you.
Hold up. No, I'm trying to...
We brought
2
up
of
the
you saw.
event today.
It was the mill. We saw that at the mill.
Yes, you did. And so, pinpricks of red light in the distance. They look at you, they see you. And then they dart behind a tree, but you've seen it now. You know it's there and it's behind the tree, and you don't hear it scatter away. You don't hear it run away like before. In fact, for those of you that weren't here the last time, it barely hid. It was raining really heavily, vision was obscured pretty heavily, it was dark out, so you could barely make it out last time, but one of you chased after it. It might have been Sapling, actually, that went after it, because Sapling
believe
saw it
it
as
was.
well. And it basically crab walked away while keeping direct eye contact and then went up a tree. And then that is what happened the last time. That does not happen this time. You see it peeking around the tree, almost. It's strange. It's almost reminiscent of like a nervous kid or a nervous person who's like unsure, kind of like dashes behind the tree and then kind of peeks out in your direction. Just the one red dot visible. Seth, you can see it more clearly because of your enhanced dark vision. It's very tall, very slender, and there's no rain this time to obscure its form. Its body is made up of sharp angles, flat panes of metal that extend where arms would be. Its head, from what you saw of it briefly, it's mostly covered now, but from what you saw, was 2 pinpricks of the red light where eyes would be, and nothing further from the rest of the face. The head is long, but thin. It sits upon its body, and it looks like there should be like a mouth slit or something, but there's nothing. Just the 2 pinpricks of light. Most of its body is these very like knife sharp angles, and it kind of reminds you to some degree. The arms specifically, the sword that you got from Richard Hardy. Kind of reminds you of that, to be honest. You know the one I'm talking about?
I believe that would be the doctor's arm, right?
One of the things that was from one of the doctor's machines. Yes, it belonged to the doctor. Correct.
Yeah.
So yes, it is part of one of the things that was from the doctor. That Hardy gave to you as sort of a peace gift. Very similar in appearance there. But it peeks out and it starts to come out from behind the tree a little bit slowly. What do you do? What do either of you do?
Okay.
Okay,
I
what do
don't see
you...
shit.
No.
True. Unless Seth points it out, which I think he might be about to in some way, shape, or form.
I mean, it looks
So
like he saw something.
So you know how like cats arch their back and like they like sidestep kind of thing?
Yeah.
He's slightly moves forward while staring at it.
Okay.
I'm going to assume that you see something, Seth.
Yeah.
And with your stance, I'm going to assume it's very scary.
It's familiar.
Any chance you can point it out for me?
He'll do his best to.
At that point, Xavier, you can kind of just make out as the second, call it an eye for the sake of it, appears from behind the tree. You see the 2 red dots. And then your eyes start to kind of take in the glint from the moon of the rest of it. Taller than you. It's probably in 9-foot range.
Oh, okay. If Xavier had fur, it would be stood up right now. But he does have hair still, so that's... Goosebumps.
Close enough.
Staring at it.
And looking in its direction, you hear very faintly, "Hello?"
We
He's gonna
approach
glance at Xavier for a moment. If you're not gonna hurt us, we won't hurt you.
Seth, you're kind of doing that like walking, circling thing. It is almost mimicking you. Like exact position, but just bigger and more jerky in its movements. And you hear a sort of garbled sound, and then you hear back in your voice repeating back what you just said. And then, weirdly enough, it sort of shrinks down on itself. Not shrinking in size, but like it's trying to mimic you closely, trying to copy you. It's like hunching over, trying to copy the position. Because it was like doing that circling, kind of like the arms and legs in similar positions, but its body was still rigid. But it kind of just bends. Like you're taking a piece of metal and just bending it.
What do we do about that?
Get the others. In the morning, meet me back here. And this voice doesn't match any of the ones it's used so far. Sounds just like some woman's voice.
Why?
And then again, in a very just kind of light voice, just friends. Friend. Friend.
I have seen far too many horror shows for this to be normal.
Well, yeah, of course. And then again, just when there's silence, just don't leave me.
Did he make you too?
Silence for a moment before. Bring the others. In the morning, bring them here. Morning. Morning. Questions. Morning.
What if we brought them now?
It stops in its place because it'd been kind of doing that circling still. It stops in its place. Shrinks back. No. People are more scared in the dark. More willing to hurt. Besides, they need their sleep.
Fine.
Then it kind of shrinks back toward the tree it started at. Enjoy your breakfast. And then it kind of just peeking out the one eye again, just watching.
You'd better be.
No response. So,
He'll start backing away.
okay. It does not move. You both have clear line of sight. Doesn't matter how far your dark vision goes. Even once you can't see it, you can still see those 2 red dots. In fact, they seem to
Xavier's
get a
not
little...
moving.
No, not moving?
No,
Seth, Xavier's not
he's
moving.
frozen.
Seth is going to use Xavier to allow himself to fully stand. Come on, let's go.
I don't think you remember specifically of when Xavier gets scared.
No.
So this is probably the first time that you recall, but not necessarily, the first time it's happened, where you just hear a bit of a ragged, fearful breathing, almost panting as if he's trying to regulate himself.
Seth's just going to try to push him back towards the camp.
He'll follow if he's being pushed or pulled.
Hmm?
He'll follow if he's being pushed or pulled.
Which he is.
Okay. And then through some effort, you make your way across the road and back to camp. Now, anytime you look back, you still see the 1 pinprick of light. It seems to get a bit brighter, as if it's trying to make sure you can still see it no matter what. Make sure you know it's still there. Until you're eventually back in your own clearing, and trees block it, but if you move just right, you can still see it, just watching. Not moving, just watching.
Seth is going to willingly take a... Fuck, what is it called? Exhaustion point?
Staying up all night?
Yeah, me
Yep.
too.
He's
Okay.
specifically watching where this thing is.
So is Xavier. You cannot show him 2 pinpricks of red in the middle of a dark forest with the moon barely illuminating it without giving him nightmares.
Valid. And so both of you stay awake watching it, and if this was a staring contest, it'd be an impossible one for you guys, but well, you'd be trying. And it just watches all night. Not moving an inch. So you take your level of exhaustion. And eventually the rest of you
Yep.
wake in the morning.
2 very tired, 2 very scared looking people on watch, staring at the forest.
Well, I mean, Seth doesn't look afraid, per se.
Pop, 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 pop.
Oh,
Yes!
just
Thank
hit
you
that
for
for
that.
minute 10.
No, seriously, hearing that noise after last night, I'd shit myself.
Yep.
We need to get back to Valve as soon as possible.
The first day. The first day. God, I need to get back.
I gotta do. We got some ways to go. You know?
Listen,
I suppose we do. I managed before. I can manage again, I suppose. And I'm gonna start to get ready to get started on breakfast. Is everything all right?
make breakfast.
Note for you, by the way. Oh, sorry, continue. I thought you were done.
We need to do something.
Breakfast sounds good.
All right. Let's see how good of a breakfast this is.
Well, I'll tell you, you do have a couple new ingredients. Next to your cooking supplies and like everything, the fire and stuff, there is a you're frozen. I don't know if you can hear me. I'll wait to.
He fucking evaporated.
Yep, I'm gonna wait
Oh,
till
no.
he's back, and then I'll continue before I describe the
Whatever it
butchered
was
animal
got
carcass
Pringle
Frozen.
that are
pants,
there.
come back.
I can hear you. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, cool.
I'm good.
Yeah, here we are.
There are two squirrels that have been very neatly and precisely butchered. Not butchered in
Oh.
like a visceral sense, but I'm talking like the meat was cleanly removed. There's no fur. It's literally the only reason you know that they were rabbits is because the pelts have been neatly laid out right now. Or not rabbits, sorry, squirrels, is because the pelts have been neatly laid out next to the meat, which is laid on one of your trays.
Oh, goodness. Would someone mind storing this? We can have it later.
What are you gonna make?
I'm gonna try to make like a nice cream of wheat
Oh yeah,
type
cream of
of
wheat.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I actually
put
really
some
like
fruit in
cream of
there.
wheat. I'm gonna be so real with you. I love cream of
Queen of wheat.
Yeah.
Queen.
Queen
of
Queen
It
of
does
wheat.
not go
God, I
well.
love
I
cream
make.
of wheat.
I am making gruel.
No.
It is a natural one for a total of 6.
Oh,
Lovely. It's not great. It's like a little the underdone side, but it's like also somehow overdone. No, it's
Yeah,
it's you've done better. But
I make a nice pot of
okay.
tea to go with it because I know how to do that.
Now that is perfect.
That's perfect.
It adds like a
Yeah.
5 to the to the or more to your queen of wheat.
Fucking Christ.
Oh, I apologize. I didn't sleep well last night.
Xavier hasn't moved at all. He's like locked on to what's in the forest.
You still see it?
Exactly the same here.
You should eat. Did you stay up? You didn't wake somebody for second watch.
God damn it! It's so hard to replicate how you would feel in that moment when someone's saying shit like that.
Fuck. Yeah. So you're staring daggers at bullshit, and in Kyron, you said what? That they should get some sleep.
No, eat.
Eat
And then I
that.
asked if they'd slept.
That's
No.
right.
You should have woken some people for a second watch.
No.
No.
Hmm. What is
You'll understand after breakfast.
Everyone should eat.
Right then, I'll put a bowl of terrible porridge in front of both of them.
I, while staring directly ahead, will take the porridge and keep staring as I eat it. That's liquid. That's just liquid and oats.
I'm sorry, I didn't sleep well last night.
Seth's not eating it. He's just staring.
You'll get a gentle elbow.
Doesn't fix anything, doesn't change anything. He's still not touching it.
Valid. It's bad.
Wow. Pouring Chiron.
He's
I know he
trying.
tried his best, and it's not that
Yeah, he
bad.
did.
It's better than what my dad would make, which was just charcoal. But this is also just water and oats, not mixed well. It's like eating leaves out of a pond.
Since we're up, and during breakfast, I'll re-up the spell on the creatures.
All right. I gotta say though, I find it really funny in Chiron that this past future Earth type thing, with Iadithis, and you still somehow managed to bring British food back.
I did, yeah.
Oh no.
Like it was
You
gone.
know. No, it
He's
wasn't. The French was here.
He can speak English, so
True. Fuck.
Oi, mate.
Nah, it's not that kind. It's American English. God damn it. Arguably the
He
worst.
speaks
but-
American.
he speaks American. Yeah.
Ikara
Yeah,
doing
true.
British insults would be hilariously funny.
Yeah. Boy, bruv. Anyway, so
Yeah. God fucking damn.
as you're all eating, you're getting close to the end of it. Who's still staring at the thing? Both of you, or just
Me,
Seth? No.
yeah,
Me. Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
I was staring at it while pouring the horrible British food in my mouth, and then I put the bowl down.
Okay. It starts moving from out behind the tree,
Gun.
and
Gun.
it starts making its way over.
There we go.
I'm gonna very quickly and frantically
My,
while
that's
staring
very
pull the gun out.
shiny.
Yeah, and like you guys can start to see it. Like it makes its way to the road pretty quickly. Like it's not running; it's going pretty casually. It's just got wide strides, and like it makes its way to the road, and you see this again. It's incredibly shiny, except for specks of dirt around the legs, and some on the hands and things. You see blood covering the hands, which Seth, you got a better look at it. You're sure wasn't there last night. And it's making its way over. I might do art of this thing. This thing sounds fun.
Loads gun.
Okay.
Are we fighting? Are we fighting?
No.
Mm-mm.
It doesn't enter the clearing. It stays kind of like just a little bit in the woods and kind of like half behind a tree just in case. And it's like, did you have a good breakfast? I'm sorry. Did you find my gift?
Oh, yes. Thank you. We will use it later today, I think.
Oh, good. It put up a very good fight, but I was able to take it down quickly and efficiently. Those squirrels are. And it just pauses for a moment. Unpleasant. And it just kind of like its head just glances over each of you, and you hear that slight whirring as its body turns. Though
These
you
are
see,
very uncomfortable.
oh, for sure. The interesting thing is you see no gears, no cogs, no inner workings. A lot of machines that you see, even the sentient automata, like Warforged types, you can like see their inner workings and things moving when they move. Nothing here. It just glides. Everything is perfect, and it just glides and looks. And then it looks back
Not-
towards Xavier and Seth. Go ahead.
Nothing about this is familiar, is it?
No. No.
All right.
I had to think about that. No. um It looks towards Seth and Xavier. You had questions, yes?
I asked one last night. Did he make you too?
I am not aware of where I came from, nor how I came to be. Questions of that matter I cannot answer. Where are you going? And it like cocks its head.
Did you find us on purpose, or was this just something that happened?
It takes a step forward. I asked a question. Please answer.
Oh, I actually didn't hear that. It cut out
Oh,
for
did
me.
it cut out?
I'm
Oh,
sorry. Yes,
It's
it
okay.
did.
Oh, it asked where we were going.
Where are you going?
Ah, yeah, I didn't hear that. I apologize.
Oh, that's okay. Still canon. It still threateningly stepped forward and said, I asked you a question
Xavier
first.
points the gun.
Seth's just kind of reach over and push the gun down. Why does that matter?
I'm curious. That is all. Am I not allowed to be curious?
We're heading to some base with some people who hurt someone.
Ah, yes. Base, foundation. Fortress, structure, wood, stone. I see. Enemies, unfriendlies, danger. You're going to fight danger in a location. Correct?
Yeah.
Are you friendly? Are all of you friendly? Or is there danger here?
Well, we are generally friendly.
Is there some among you who are not friendly?
No.
Good. I do not like unfriendlies. Those squirrels were unfriendly. I do not like squirrels.
We have that in common.
Starting to think that you don't like any small creature.
It's just squirrels. They're mean.
And kobolds?
No.
Fair enough.
Do you have anything we should call you?
Not really. I've had no reason for a name. You're the first people I've come across.
You, you haven't seen other people?
Not yet. Not until now.
Have you been following?
It kind of pauses, but like turns its head towards you. Perhaps. Please don't be angry.
Do you have an objective?
Not really. I've kind of just been wandering. And following. But wandering.
How long?
What?
How long?
See, I wish I knew exactly how long it had been. Gives an exact time and date since you guys left the mill. Actually, like a couple days before you left the mill.
I hate everything. I
I
hate
don't-
this. I hate
I
that.
don't have like an exact number, but it is like down to the second. Like exact.
Huh.
The 12th of the 5th at 3:07.36.
Yeah, basically.
I suppose we have been getting more popular since then.
Yes, it has been hard to follow, especially when you're in the cities. But I've been watching.
So you have seen other people.
Seen but not interacted, I suppose, is the correct terminology I should have used. I've had no reason for a name for that reason.
So are you just gonna keep following us?
I don't know. I don't know what to do. But it felt right, and you seemed interesting. You made a lot of noise and lit things on fire. So, I thought it would
Yes,
be
we're
an interesting
friendless.
thing to do.
What
the
exactly
peop-
is it that you do?
I am not sure. I can walk. I can mimic sounds. And starts to like mimic bird chirping and like the sounds the squirrel made. And like it starts making like squirrel chittering and then it goes and then it like stops halfway through. I do not like that one. I can do many other things. And it kind of like holds up its arms, which don't have fingers. It is just flat planes of metal that, again, they just look like two giant fucking swords that are like honed to an edge. These are dangerous, so I try to be careful. But when I get angry, it gets difficult. The squirrels learned that. But you're friendly, so you're safe. Safe for me, safe for you, safe for others, safe for people, I think. Except unfriendlies. Unfriendlies die.
You want to help us with some unfriendlies?
I do not like unfriendlies, so maybe. Are we killing
Have
these
you
unfriendlies?
have
We
you
could.
have you ever encountered any unfriendlies that you've had to deal with?
The squirrels.
Just the squirrels.
Other than the squirrel.
Uh,
No, not other than squirrels. I have seen from a distance those that seemed unfriendly, but I didn't approach.
We are
what did they look like?
mainly going to this camp with a not intent to harm, but intent to find a antidote to something.
Alright, we didn't tell Sethler and Kyron about the bomb.
Oh yeah.
A bomb sounds unfriendly. Should I dispose of it?
No, that was Cody! That was Cody!
Okay.
I mean, if we need someone to carry it.
The fear.
Okay. But I'm sorry. Karevnos had asked a question. I forgot what it was though.
I
What did
forgot
you
what it
ask?
was too.
That's okay.
What was the thing kind of built off?
Yeah. Shit. Have I met any unfriendlies? Was one of the questions.
What do they
Have
look like?
What do they look like? Yes, that.
The ones you observed.
There was a large group of them that I saw on the way to follow you here. There was one of them that was mechanical, like me, but different. One of them was dressed in all black with a mask. I didn't get a good look at the mask. And the third was a large man in armor.
Oh, we might know those. Maybe.
Oh? I'm not sure if they were unfriendly, but they were doing very unfriendly things.
Was the mechanical one a bird, if you remember?
I'm sorry, I am not really sure what a bird looks like. So I'm not
Hmm.
sure.
Can
Elbows
you?
Krapnos.
Yeah. Just summon. Thrawn Mahat.
It's gonna kind of look once it's summoned, and it did not look like that, no, but it had similar features. It was much bigger,
Uh,
though.
yes. Those three aren't. Those three are allies of ours, of a way.
You
All
said
right,
you can
well,
mimic sound.
yes, I can.
Can you do voices?
Yes, it can.
And in your voice, can you do voices?
I Impressive. Did you happen to overhear those those other three you're talking about? Could you do a replication of their voices?
Sadly, this has been a little while ago. I only have a memory of a short time, as far as those things go.
Ah,
No problem. The large one, his name is. I'm trying to remember. It's Victor, right?
Victor, yep.
Victor!
Yep.
Victor. He's a healer of sorts, from what I gathered, and the other two are somewhat dangerous, but we are allied for now. We're trying to find someone who killed their employer.
Kind of turns its head a little bit, and the lights in its eyes dim a little bit before coming back. I don't know why a healer would burn a man's face off.
hmm.
I don't think that's what healers do. Place their hand upon the side
Oh.
of someone's face and melt it off with. It was bright. Not fire, but bright. I'm not sure. Sadly, I only got a brief look.
You're very new to this, aren't you?
I feel like I've been around for a while, but I simply have no memory. I have many memories I can tell that are mine, but most things are blank. I am a blank.
Blank sounds like a nice name.
Blank.
If that is what you wish to call me, I suppose.
Nice
I
to
have
meet
no
you,
real
Blank.
opinions.
I'm
Blank.
Xavier. And he'd hold his hand out, but then realize it's hands, and then take his hand back.
Well, like, you start to do it, and it, like, looks down at its arm, raise, and starts,
And
like,
he'll like take it like in his like thumb and pointer finger, like shake it.
ah, yes,
When-
this is shaking hands.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a second. And he's gonna pull out that arm.
Mm-hmm.
Think that can be attached to you?
As in what way?
Replace one of those.
Hmm. Perhaps. And it holds its, like, arm out for it. But of course it doesn't have a hand, so it's like holding it out. But it doesn't seem to, it just like keeps holding it out. It's like, give.
He will carefully give it, trying to avoid getting cut.
As you go to kind of set it where like a hand would be, it feels like something grabs it. And it just hovers slightly above the hand. Like there's like some kind of levitating force holding it, just like an inch above the end of its hand. Or its
Magnet.
arm. Yeah, kind of. It's like a slight repulsive force, but holding it in place. I can try. And it, for now, just kind of like puts it, or kind of like holds it. Can I hold on to this for a moment? Small
Sure.
friend. And it takes it, and it like puts it behind its back. And this small section of its back pops out in a little compartment. And it sets it in it, and then it closes back up. Like a little backpack.
Oh.
Are you more comfortable staying in the trees?
No, it's hard to move around, and it's dirty, and there's squirrels. But I'm worried people will be afraid. I'm different.
Well, if
Looks at the group before it. The tiefling, the the pallet elf, the veteran, the
Mhm.
ginger horse,
Mm-hmm.
the bright blue fish.
Yeah. And I mean, let's be real. Obviously, the ginger is the worst of all of them. So, like,
Ooh, true.
I can say
I
that.
don't think
Listen.
you're gonna scare anyone.
Perhaps.
Were you not just terrified out of your?
just
You didn't see the shit I saw. You didn't see it, man. You didn't see it.
It, like, turns its
Okay.
head and kind of, like, looks over at Sapling. And in a similar kind of voice as you heard last night, I did scare them quite bad. They didn't like it. It was fun.
Seth, wait, come here a second. Over here.
All right.
Are there
You
secrets over
will.
there? I like secrets. Can I come listen?
You can.
let's give them a little bit of privacy.
Oh,
Why don't you study the bird? Throw crabness under the robot.
bird.
Oh, what? Yes. Oh boy. Well,
So you
so-
show the bird. Two of you have a
Start-
private conversation. Yeah.
You heard what I said, right?
About.
Old friend. Or did I just mishear something?
I don't want it traveling with us, but I also don't want to say no.
What do we do about it then?
I don't know. I don't. I'm hoping that staying friendly with it will stop anything from happening, but I think it's one of his creations too.
I have figured. You said it felt familiar.
It's
You wanna-
different though. It's not just one of his creations. It's one of the ones that were used to torment us.
I can see that. Did you learn anything about it? How it could be stopped, turned off, amused?
No. You couldn't stop them. They just tore you apart. I don't think it's being truthful either.
I felt the same.
I think it knows things it's not saying.
Evident. I don't think we can tell the others without it eavesdropping either.
We'll have to find a way at some point.
What if we try and leave it at the fort?
I don't know how good that'll go, but we could try.
In the midst of fighting, I imagine it'll probably break out. Send it in, unfriendlies, and then, leave.
It's followed us for so long. I don't know if we can just leave it. I don't like that it's watching us.
I sure you need either. Does that mean he's looking for you?
Probably.
I'm
I don't
not
know.
gonna let him take you. Neither is everyone else.
I know that they won't. I know you won't. But to be honest, I don't think there's much you could do if he did.
Seth, I'm sure in Chiron and I, Sapling and Karavnos would go to the end of the worlds for you if we needed to. You don't have to deal with this alone.
There's a little part of me that says I wish you wouldn't. Only because I'm afraid of what he'd do.
It's okay to be afraid. That doesn't stop people from caring about you, regardless of the consequences you make up in your mind that could possibly happen.
I know. But it doesn't change the monsters he's created and the things he could do to you.
You changed, didn't you?
I haven't really changed much. Not for the better.
Not for the worst either.
I think that's a perspective that you can have.
Well, someone better have it. And if you don't, he gestures to his 4 eyes, I can hold on to it for you.
He's gonna kind of glance back at the rest of the group. I think it's watching us for him.
Mm-hmm. It mimicked you, didn't it? In the forest.
Yeah,
I think it's probably gonna try and copy what we can do.
maybe.
Do you think it'd be a good idea to act weak and frail?
We can't do that forever. Who knows what it already knows as well.
We can still try.
He's gonna move back. Pauses for a second, trying to decide if he goes to Dad or Zanaga. And he'll sit next to Chiron.
Aw.
Aw.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Um,
squeeze in Chiron's shoulder and give him a look of talk to your son before walking over to Rekaravnos.
Oh, hello. Well, your night obviously wasn't very good. What's up?
He just kind of looks at Chiron. Eyes glance over at the thing, back to Chiron.
It isn't. Yes. If you want us to leave it, we could try to.
No.
right then.
Like to talk to you at some point. Alone.
I'll try to find a time.
Please.
All right.
All right. Kravnos, you'd been spending time with the newly dubbed Blank, showing the bird and things. Anything else you were showing off, or just letting them look at the bird?
So by the time Xavier such comes over, he's trying to think of other things to show off, and now this pattern here, it's close to natural, but it's more like magically influenced. So just like trying to think of things to talk about, just keep talking while this is happening to distract it.
That's fair. Honestly, like you start showing these patterns, and basically, like in the ground, in the dirt, takes like its leg, which again is similarly razor thin and things, but it kind of flares at the base a little bit for stability, and kind of takes like the tip of it and just starts dragging and making the patterns in the ground, roughly. And it's messy, but like they're pretty close. Like they're fairly close to what they should look like. The lines in some ways might be a little too straight at times, a little too perfect, but they're not that far off. Um, and like when showing off the bird and things, uh, starts like mimicking any sounds that are made, and at one point even you start to see on the surface of its body, of like its arm, almost this shimmering image of the bird, like it's making that image appear on its a section of its arm of it, like in flight, almost like a television screen.
Huh.
It's kind of,
Great.
yeah. But yeah, and then showing that off, and then Xavier, you approach, and yeah. What at this point? What are you doing at this point? You are still at camp.
Blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. I'm gonna place a hand on Karavnus' shoulder.
Yeah. I was just telling our new friend here all about this nice bird, and it they I don't know how to address you.
It kind of like shrugs.
Seems
However,
very interested regardless.
He'll nod, and then he's gonna use message on Karavnus. And Karavnus, you hear, keep it friendly. Don't trust it. Don't show how much you can do.
Can I reply to that message? Or is
Yes,
that
you can.
like a
yes, you can.
I take it it's a threat to us?
Most likely.
Well,
Okay. Good.
oh no. Just don't know much else I could go over from this here feathered friend.
Hmm.
But,
What's his name? How'd you get his inspiration? Yada yada. He'll walk away as he's like asking these questions to
Oh.
this bully Karavnus to talk to the bot. Well, he goes over to
Oh,
Sapling and basically relays
so
the same
imagine.
thing.
Yeah.
With message again.
Yeah.
The the response back with the message is just but then it's like oh, it's probably it's still in your head, just like more going longer than you can respond to message, because I'm pretty sure that's only short.
Yeah.
Just like it's probably not so easy for you to communicate these things, is it?
Like furrow his eyebrows, and he'll do it again.
Yeah.
No, it's rather easy.
Do you read it?
Thought it would be some kind of spell or something
It
that you'd run
it
out of
is.
eventually.
Well, it's a spell, but I'm a person who doesn't like using my own voice at the time. Of course, I would have the spell. What do you want about?
It just seems kind of inconvenient.
Elaborate.
Because you'll run out of it eventually.
Not this one. This is like a
No?
silent conversation. Sapling and Xavier are just like staring at each other.
Yeah. Prolonged eye contact.
Constantly casting this cantrip over and over.
Yeah, basically that's
It's a
what he's
cantrip?
doing.
He's like,
I didn't know that was a cantrip.
Yeah, it's a cantrip at will. So
oh,
like it's
you're
just...
you're thinking of sending sapling. I think is what you're thinking of, sending the one
I'm
that's
just
an
using
actual spell.
message.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eh.
The more you know. Carry on then.
I love the assumption of Xavier not. Man, you wonder why I bully you, bitch.
Go fuck yourself.
It's
You
fine.
wish your boyfriend.
Jesus.
What?
So, okay. So, I think everyone at this point has been told in some way, shape, or form, hey, don't trust this shit.
Yep.
I love that. I'm
Yeah.
like, haha, funky character. Guess what? They've been following you. That's a little suspicious. And everyone's like, yeah, this person is here. They're evil. They're gonna fucking kill us.
Oh, this is just a
I'm
little
still
cute
holding out
robot.
hope.
I don't think it's evil. I think it is
I like this
morally
funny
gray,
little
as
robot.
robots tend to be.
You know, that's why his name is Blank.
Yeah.
I'm
You will
hoping that you
single-
guys are wrong about this lovely little creature.
I mean,
I hope
hey,
I'm
if
wrong
not-
too. It stands at 9 foot tall, has blades for hands, and is scary as little shit with a learning
It's
capacity.
just a little guy.
It's
I
perfectly
have-
friend shaped.
see, here's the thing. I have a couple things to say here. First off, Edward Scissorhands was also a friendly little guy, and he also had knives for hands.
He
So
didn't have lasers for eyes.
neither does this one. He just has red eyes, or they have red eyes. They have red eyes. We'll say. Yeah, we'll call it that for the sake of it. I don't really care though. I don't think they care either. They don't really they don't get it. They don't know what that
It
is.
reminds me of the robot from Portal.
Which one?
Which one?
You got to be way more specific.
I don't know which one. The woman one, I think.
Oh,
The evil
GLaDOS.
one. Yeah, that one.
Why does it remind you of
The hot-
GLaDOS?
GLaDOS hates your guts.
Releasing nerve toxin.
No.
No, this one will not release nerve toxin, and if it gives you cake, it actually has cake. The cake is not a lie, but you know what also isn't a lie? That it's 10 p.m., and that means as you get on the road for the next day of your journey, segue was great there. We need to end here. Now, this is a new thing I'm going to do because I prepped it. Yay. So if you can all give me just a moment, I'm going to deafen. You guys can do as you wish, and then I will be back in just a moment while I close out stream. So, adventures, the tale closes here, but the book remains open. If you want more stories, subscribe on YouTube and follow on Twitch so you'll never miss the next chapter. join our Discord to share your own tales. And if you'd like to keep the tavern open and make sure both my editor and the other staff get fed, uh, then get yourself a room in the tavern by getting or gifting a Twitch sub, which you can, by the way, get a free one if you connect your Amazon Prime account with your Twitch account and give it to your favorite storyteller, which hopefully is me, but it's okay. Until next time, I have been your humble host and storyteller. Good night.